Nick and I have been talking all week long.
I got our nails and everything. Just polish and
cucumbers over our eyes.
Yeah, it's just like, wow, this is a great talent.
Yeah,
great job.
It was a good time.
Yeah, good times.
I got pink nails. He got black. It was great. Jordan, as the person who holds the key to whatever happened last session, you go right ahead. And before that, could someone pour me some?
I did.
Oh, you did!
I'm way ahead of you.
Wow. You're not going to die this session.
The rest of you, however. Oh my. Okay, let's unlock the recap in my brain if I remember. What?
I said make it snappy, big man.
Snappy. Gonna get on with the play. Left camp, heading through the library. Friar Touch tripped and fell over. At one point, I think that was after we were attacked by zombies. We easily dismantled those. Tripped and fell attracted soldiers, which we tried to figure out who their Lord and Savior was, and also then healed one that was almost dead while the others retreated.
Is he
retreated.
still alive?
Yeah.
What?
He's still alive. He's still alive.
That's fantastic.
He's Bernard, except he called him Jimmy after the dead spider and his dead son.
Yes. I got a name.
So, went in the library, didn't really find anything right off. Got attacked by an otherworldly librarian, which was going okay, and until he was just like, yeah, see you later, bye. It was like, okay. Used the fancy key that I had on the pedestal, went down very far. And then it was catacomb after hallway after catacomb after hallway. There was a slime that we weren't sure about. That took a lot of time to figure out what we were doing. As you told me, you were just kind of like, we can move. Got to a big room and had to face off against a Cyclops, which we defeated and got
2 fingers.
He took 2 fingers.
Yes.
I got one of the 5 legendary swords, which I already have part of one, but I now have a full other one. So I guess we're gonna see what we're doing from there.
I think I was sort of a little like half zoned out at the end of last one, because when I was watching, I was like, "Oh, that happened."
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Fucking glad we recorded this.
So, you guys have successfully defeated the Cyclops, Fenrir, and you're still down in the cavern.
Yes.
So, floor is yours, gentlemen.
Did we see a way out? Because I know he couldn't get out because he was big.
Too big.
But was there
There's
like
still
a small ladder or another door or just the one we came in?
Make a perception check.
Oop.
18.
That's
18?
7. That's not good. I see nothing.
The split in the ceiling that came from your divine smite, it's not big enough for you guys to slip through, but that would literally be the only other way out. Otherwise, you guys would have to go back the way you came.
Ladder on each other and haul each other up.
Everybody on each other's shoulders.
It's like from the movie Ants.
Yeah.
There's some sort of like chains that he locked the door with.
He dropped the gate, so I guess we have to
Haul that shit
haul
back.
that back out. Open it, yeah. I don't see any other choice. So
Can I open the gates? Or
I think it's a team effort to haul that chain, because remember, he was a Cyclops. He was a big boy. He would have just been like yank.
Yeah.
Done. So we would have to all like huddle on it, slowly work it.
Okay. There we go.
But
we got
might
it.
as
Okay.
well, because we.
Fucking one option, boys.
Okay, let's fucking go.
I guess strength check.
Whoops!
Not enough.
Yeah.
So you guys all kind of walk over to the chain. It's like you're in grade 3 again. You're like having a sports day, and you're walking over to the tug of war, like that 4-way tug of war, and you're like, and Krogar, like it's like he's chalking up his hand. He's like just rearing to go, slapping himself up. Walks up and grabs the chain, drops it. And it's almost like he pops a blood vessel, like he's just deadlifting, and you just see him just passed out for a few seconds.
It's like,
but the rest of you guys are ready. What did everyone roll?
I rolled a 6, so plus my 4
17.
strength would have been a 10.
All right.
So he's on it. He's okay.
Oh,
But
roll for Jimmy too.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
he can help.
18.
Come on.
Yeah. You guys only needed 2 of you to do it.
Fucking cunts! Jimmy fucking did it! Fuck you!
Nick.
Who's the best?
Nick.
Calm down.
Remember,
We just started.
Oh, I am fucking excited!
also,
I've been waiting for this for a while.
we're in my house.
We're enjoying
Calm down.
Well, they can hear our enjoyment or my enjoyment. Right on!
Don't break this glass either.
It's like watching the heart monitor and it just fucking.
Okay, calm down.
It was like,
Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Calm down.
That's some good energy.
what a terrific start.
We now know Nick's character gets psyched over tug of war.
Keep breathing.
You get that excited when you roll criticals. Nothing else.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll take a swig of my Jimmy's wine.
Celebrate.
My excitement is going.
He's so
and-
pumped up after beating
Yes.
the Cyclops.
Yes.
If you're down any health,
Oh, yeah.
you go up. How much wine out of?
I
don't think
I would.
I'll
Take a
say-
shot.
I'll say you can do quarter, half, or
I'm like
3/4, or
He's down 6 points.
Yeah, I'm like take a shot. Just
so.
like-
I'll say you take a quarter of it.
yeah.
I'll say you got how many hit points do you have?
He's at 60.
Or like your full?
Oh, 22.
22.
Oh yeah.
I'll say you got 5 hit points.
That's pretty good. From quarter?
Cool. So you guys feel like you're helping.
Yeah, it's like the one guy at the front who's doing all the work, and everyone else is like, "Oh yeah, we're helping."
Yeah, you're helping.
I'm a good helper.
And
I'm worn out from taking the
Friar
sword.
Touch
like-
and Bernard are
Fucking Jimmy!
I grabbed the chain at the front and then they just
yeah, that's awesome. And
You're like, I'm used to being low to the ground.
they're able to pull it out. There's a giant metal spike in the ground where it looks like you could probably latch the chain onto, and you could probably escape.
Okay.
Are you guys actually going to do anything now?
Make
action now.
You guys yanked it.
make an athletics check just to see if you can get it on. Because sometimes, when you're like pulling something and it just like you need to.
And I get advantage. Yay. Nope.
I got a
19
21.
plus 4.
Oh, beautiful.
I've definitely helped.
11. Wait. Plus
18 and
So
7.
23 for me.
Cool. So you watch as Krogar jumps back up, and everyone's like, "Yeah, oh hell, we got this!"
First try was like, nope.
Just whoop, and like just lands it so nicely over the spike. You guys actually, instead of, I was just gonna make it, you pull it up like just enough that you guys can scoot under, but you guys pull it up all the way. Like this thing,
Like
is
all
a
the
big
all
iron
the
gate.
veins are popping. It's just-
Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something, Mean Gene. And everyone goes full Hulk Hogan, Hulk out in that moment. Veins are popping.
watch a handle too cold to hold.
That's beautiful. Yeah, and yeah, so you guys are able to get out of here now.
Cool. Excellent. Is there anything we encounter on the way out, or is it just like the pile of acid where the cube was?
Yeah, there's just a pile of acid where the cube was.
Oh, it takes some of the acid.
Are you gonna take some of the acid? Do you have anything to
I thought
take
you
the
had.
acid?
I thought you
Take
took.
some of the
Yeah, I'm taking some of the acid. Like,
You're taking some of the acid.
no, like I'm taking the vial.
I thought you already took a vial of acid.
It was me and him.
We did.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm
Okay,
taking
go
some.
for it.
Yeah, for the vial, and then injecting a little.
Do
bit
you
into
have
my body.
anything? Do you physically have anything that you
I
can
do.
be taking it with?
Yeah, I have 2 vials. I did not realize I had it. Top cheese. Right up there. It's probably spelled wrong, but
It is spelled wrong.
yes, it is right. That's how I
Doesn't make it any less
If
real.
Nick can understand it, then that's what counts.
But most times, like,
Everything's like kanji on the back.
pretty much is. Yeah, pretty much is. Yeah. Yeah, I do take some and just put it into my veins, just because.
I'm impressed how small the writing is. I'm actually quite
I
impressed.
thought it was like, I just want to get like the steroids going in my veins.
I'm gonna say you take 3 points of acid damage.
You healed
Fair
5 and
It burns so good, brother.
Yeah, you watch as he does this, and it's just like, and you're like being a dwarf, you are resistant like poison stuff. And this isn't poison. This is acid. This is very different.
Yes.
And you just see like the
shot
small like that bluish tinge of the gelatinous cube of like just like this like now he's got this sore like right there.
Is it like a pimple?
No, it's like
Can I not pop it?
no, it's not. No. It's definitely like full blown heroin injections. Like,
Hooray! That sounds good.
It's all fucked up.
Yeah.
so, you guys, I'm gonna say
Dark.
on your way back, you guys don't. You guys don't run into anything because you guys literally destroyed everything in this dungeon.
Okay,
you guys go back the way you came. And you go out through the library. When you get to the library, nobody in sight.
Oh, good. Librarian's not back.
Can I take another look around for books?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh, another look
Got
for
some
books.
time.
I would like to look too. No, I don't.
Oh, it's wisdom.
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
I would like to, but
I'll take a look.
No!
Can I find something? I rolled critical. I'm very
Yeah.
happy. Rolled a critical while trying to look for books. Yeah, that's helpful.
You find a spell tome.
Ooh.
And you can do spells.
Okay.
You can do spells. You don't have a lot of mana, but you can do spells.
I can do spells.
It is a cantrip,
Cool.
so it only
Okay.
costs 5 mana. But it's called Guidance. I will pull it up here.
Guidance, 5 mana.
It's a book with maps in it.
How do we get from A to B?
So you can touch one willing creature, including yourself, and once before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to one ability check of its choice. So, like, if you guys are trying, if someone is trying to perception check, or someone is sucking at athletics checks, or etc., you can say, I cast guidance on Percy, so I can help him out right now. And it just helps. It doesn't help with attacks, just ability checks.
Town, do I see Denise?
You
Roll,
always see
roll.
Denise.
No, he's got to roll.
Yes, I gotta roll. I remember this.
So it's a flat roll.
18.
Yeah, you do.
Yes!
You find another book called Multidimensional Mindset, a book about the multiverse theory.
The
It's a Spider-Man comic.
What?
If I read the book, does it help in any way, shape, or form? I just learned about that. Oh, there's a multiverse here. Okay, cool.
Now you're just more confused.
You find a book called Divine Spellcasting.
Ooh.
Which is going to allow you to learn paladin spells quicker.
Hey, there we go.
I rolled a 5.
You find books.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 16 for looking for books.
You rolled a 16?
Yeah, 16.
You find a book, a black book, and you're very drawn to it.
Uh-huh.
It's
Okay.
small and black,
Oh.
like very like
It's like this is like Skyrim with the black books.
burnt leather,
Hermaeus Mora.
black.
So it's how
You
like
read
a
them and
woman.
you go.
What's that?
How I
to,
like my woman.
Is that is Denise?
Okay.
Oh boy.
Right on.
Oh, okay. Glad we
reaction
established
just-
what
oh,
ethnicity Denise is. And we're just ticking off all the boxes today.
Yeah, good.
Let's start.
Oh yeah. We're not even 15 minutes in.
And we have about 4 minutes of footage.
Can't use that. Can't use that.
No.
Can't use
Racist, sexist,
Oh.
Gosh.
Do you want more talent?
You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'd love some.
Does it have like anything on the book or just?
Refill for
No. And you open it up and it's blank. But you feel like you need to keep it.
Okay, I'm gonna hide it in my pants.
Okay. Are you trying to hide it from everyone else?
Yeah.
Right. Roll a sleight of hand check. It's dexterity.
Oh, 12 then.
If anyone is like looking to see what it is, roll a perception check. But well,
Just see a book.
I couldn't find books in general in the library, so I don't think I
Not
saw them.
concerned, John.
No. And we found cool books. So we're like, ooh.
cool. So yeah, you guys are looking at your books. Cool. So you're able to do it. You're able to stuff it down your pants. Yeah, you now have
It's
a book
just
in your
it's just
pants.
here. So if he gets kicked, he's protected.
Yes.
It's definitely like you've got like the full jock going on right now. You got a cup going,
Yeah.
but it's not a cup; it's a book.
Well, looks like I have something in there.
Okay.
Cool. So,
Um,
what's the plan?
I mean, should we take our findings back to camp and see if Undertaker, Mark Calloway, if he directs us elsewhere?
Where we? Oh, yeah, sure.
Why don't we go to
Because
the
he was kind
magic
of
shop?
like, they'd probably come looking. They're not that.
I'm gonna
dumb.
go to the magic
They're dumb.
shop.
They're not. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go to the magic shop.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's
Go
on the way
for it.
back.
Can we see the magic shop from the library, or did we enter this side so it's
I
like
don't know.
around the corner? He like runs
Are
around
you
the
looking-
building.
Are you rolling a stealth check, or are you just rolling in general?
He's just saying if you can find it. I
See
think,
if I
Okay.
can like
I
perception
think he
What
ran
did you
around the
roll?
building.
too.
You look outside and you're like, does anyone know where the magic shop is?
We're like, no.
I
like-
know where it is, but I don't tell him. Because I don't like magic.
And you don't like him that much.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I want to look for sticks on the ground or something. Something long.
I don't want to know where this is going.
Roll perception. You didn't crit.
What the fuck?
You need new dice.
I'm looking.
I'm pretty sure that's 50 experience points.
You find them.
wait,
if you're level 5, you get 50.
Oh,
So did you add something to your when you leveled up? Did you add anything? You mean you
well,
added your ability, but you
ability.
still get your thing.
Right. Forgot.
Oh, do we get an ability and a point for our stats?
If you're at level 5,
Oh,
like
yeah.
your ability would come into play, but you still get your point for your stats.
So I find a stick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You find a very pristine stick.
Nice.
It's probably the nicest stick you've ever seen.
I'm definitely going to keep this stick. Okay. I want to
Start like engraving on it.
I want to throw it up in the air and let it fall on the ground. And see where it points.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
A little divination.
We watched Yojimbo yesterday, and he throws a stick, and it points, and he goes that way.
Yeah.
It's just kind of a wandering samurai, so we have a wandering halfling. We're doing the, like, dicier direction again.
Guess I could.
Sorry?
I guess I could do the direction.
Yeah, it points, like, pretty much right towards camp.
It just goes up.
I want to pick up the stick and then walk in that direction.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going back to camp, I guess.
Roll a wisdom check for me.
Uh-oh. 14. What?
You're not convinced, but you might believe that this stick is divine.
I found a device.
Points
It's,
the way
it's
I go.
literally Jack Sparrow's compass, but you're doubting it.
We're like,
You're not sure. You have yet to prove that it's Jack Sparrow's compass.
I
But
claim that it is, but I actually don't know.
yeah, you're not sure.
hey guys, this stick is telling us where we need to go.
Yeah, I'm keeping this stick.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Go back to camp with our
You'll have to write on the side of it or something like Percy's big stick.
Percy's other big stick.
Percy's fourth leg.
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, no.
So I would like you guys to roll me a stealth check.
Nope, that went off.
2.
Oh, no. I got a 3, so I'm stealth. What's
Yeah.
stealth?
So you guys are walking back to camp stealthily. One person roll me, who got the highest out of everyone? Roll me a perception check.
Because the rest of us are horrible.
We fell.
3, 2, 1.
We're like prone crawling on the ground and we somehow fall on the ground.
You don't, like, you guys are used to
You're
seeing,
raised
like guards, cultists, spiders, zombies.
enemies of any sort.
They're, like, you don't hear noise, you don't hear anything as you guys continue walking towards camp. It's just, like, it's almost like they're gone.
Am I drunk? Is this because
You're probably a little.
You're tipsy. You're not,
Okay.
it takes a lot for a dwarf to get
okay?
a lot.
Hence your resistance to poison.
Fair.
Alcohol. Poison.
You guys keep walking, and you guys make it back to camp unscathed.
Wow. Crazy. Mm-hmm. So maybe the guards we spooked earlier are like, no, don't go near that section.
You guys get back to camp. Everything's normal. People are bustling around, working their butts off, trying to make sure that the survivors camp is going to be the best withstanding force against anything that it can be.
We have books.
You see that a lot of people now have weapons from the haul that you guys got from the barracks, as well as you see people are actually, like, there are more people now that are working towards, like, people were almost like they were like dormant. They're just waiting for something to do because there was nothing to do but survive at that point, and they didn't want to risk any casualties. So you guys. You guys get back to camp. Everything's tickety-boo.
Cool. We're just like, we have books.
Cool.
They may be cursed, but not my problem.
We don't really know. We just kind of got books. You guys didn't specify.
You see Henriette walk up, and she's like, "Oh, you have books! Wonderful!" And she looks up to you. She's like, "Do you have books?"
Yes.
Yes.
Glance on the sheet.
I
do.
Wanna read them later?
I have.
We could read them together. You picked up Animal Farm.
I picked up Animal Farm and Of Kobolds and Men.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh my gosh, I've never read these." She grabs them. She's like, "Anyone else have books for me?"
I'm also looking very heroic in my red, brown, rusty cape and my special stick.
I forgot you had a cave.
And it stinks.
I want to get that washed.
There's a stank about it. Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna.
Got an extra copy of Why the Earth is Round.
She's like, interesting. She's like, I personally do not believe that. But
Excuse me, the Earth is round and flat.
We're just like.
Excuse me, woman. I will
it's
take
round
you.
and flat.
You were advocating flat.
The particle, it's a wave. And
No, you-
One
He's
is my
like
Bible,
Poughkeepsie, so
one
he's
is a
confused.
book, just flat. I made one is round, so if you believe that the Earth is round and the Earth is flat at the
He
same
can
time,
convince you either way.
yes. I am going to convince her that the Earth is flat.
Well, she does believe that there's flat.
Oh.
But you still do it.
Roll it, so that's persuasion.
And I get advantage on this, because I got...
You ignored it.
You have advantage on persuasion?
Yes, I do.
13.
Yes, 13.
And she's like, she looks at you and she's like,
Just said that.
Oh, no, wait.
She's like-
No, 15.
she's like, I know.
Okay, then I go and say
my
that
job
the Earth
is
is flat.
She's like,
Okay.
yes, what you just said.
But is it round?
It's just like.
she's like, she looks at you and she's like, really?
It is!
You're just like, I don't like him.
Really?
I don't take responsibility for him.
She's like, wow.
Okay. I quit.
To
What was that
convince
like?
her of
Yeah.
what?
That the Earth is... What was it?
You now convincing her the Earth is round? Because
Yeah.
you're just trying to do
No.
it flat.
Round. Yeah.
oh no!
So you get, what level are you?
You just shattered her fucking belief system.
You're level 2.
And you don't even believe what you're saying.
No, it's like those guys that are like
level
that
2,
are like
so you get-
doubting right in front of you, and like they're doubting their whole belief system, which makes
20.
you doubt your whole belief
Yes!
system.
There you go. Now you get mine.
Yeah, you get 20 experience points.
Holy fuck!
It's like
Did
it's
you
like
add
that.
50 from
Oh
the
my
last-
gosh!
No, it didn't.
Yeah, you're like
You've leveled up a bit.
you're like
You added any stat
No,
points?
no.
Nick, what are you doing?
or you look at her and you're like the Earth is flat, and she's like I know, and
you're like, actually, the Earth is
and
round.
then you're like, but what if it's round? He's like, have you ever seen the end of the world? She's like,
In my dream.
she's like, no, and she's like, and you're like, have you ever seen the end of the horizon? She's like, no. She's
How
like,
do we know that it doesn't drop off by a curve and not by a cliff?
she's like, I have a lot to think about, and she like grabs the book from you, like the Earth is Round book.
no.
Oh no,
I-
she's got it from Krogar. Sorry, so she's got it, and she's like, excuse me. She's like, I will see you later. And she's like,
They're just like holding the two books that they have.
it's a long day, and she just like scuttles off towards her little caravan, and you just see you hear this because you know her well enough. You just hear like very light sobbing coming from the inside of the caravan.
Yes! I just raised my hands. I found a follower.
But just like
Your first
stay
convert.
there holding
Yes.
the books. It's just like, I'll keep these for later, I guess.
Cool.
And I go to Jimmy and ask him if he's proud of me.
He's probably like, yes.
You see that, bro?
Yes,
Is he
very,
proud of
very
you?
proud of you.
Yeah. So, what would you guys like to do now that you're at camp?
Actually,
Wash my cloak.
I'd like to tell Mark about the librarian. And his photo,
he knows.
and what was up about 2 weeks due date. Yeah, give him at least a little
Weird,
bit of
he
a-
kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
You go look around camp. You can't find him anywhere.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. He's probably going to get more people.
Marco.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Mark. Oh.
No, you have nowhere. No idea where he is. You guys kind of look around camp.
Yeah. Does Rags, blacksmith, or barkeep?
Yeah, Rags is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either them. Have they seen Mark?
You want to go around and ask?
Yeah.
That's a quick question. Did they have any sort of food at camp at all? Like little rations or like anything?
Yeah, they've got a little bit, but nothing.
Can I take a ration and eat it?
Yes.
While he's doing that, I take my rations and just start eating.
Do I gain any health?
You don't gain health from rations.
Right.
It's just more.
Just gets rid of the hunger. Because I was just thinking, because like as you said, we gotta keep track of if we eaten or not. And I'm like, I haven't eaten.
Yeah.
Now I have eaten.
Yes, now you have.
Yeah.
I have eaten.
I've been like, if you guys have been long resting at camp, I'm not counting it because I'm just gonna say you guys got fed.
Yeah.
It's more of like, as we progress in the game, if you guys are hiking through the woods and then all of a sudden, like, you guys have to make camp. Well, I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to eat. Like, I'm not gonna like, like if you guys all have rations on you, I'm not gonna call out and be like, who has rations and who doesn't. Like, if you guys all have rations on you, I'm not gonna say you gotta eat before your long rest. Once you guys long rest, you guys can eat. Whatever.
Yeah. Cool.
Does my sanity go down from eating?
Eating.
Does your sanity go
Yeah.
like regulate?
Yeah.
No. No. Your sanities do not regulate from eating.
I try to get Denise some food as well while I'm eating.
She's like you're literally like chasing after her. She just keeps moving as you move. Like it's like it's like the full like
everyone else
like
at campus.
It's like the carrot on a fishing rod in Minecraft with while you're riding a pig. Like it's just
it can never get it.
It will never get it. Yeah. And you slowly realize this, and it brings you extreme pain.
Is it because of the acid?
The acid's finally
You
hit them.
believe it is.
You believe you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that.
Fair enough.
Question is, should we rest again or should we head out? I mean, without Mark, we're kind of like, what else do these guys need?
What, dude?
Because he was kind of like, we need this and this if you guys could go here. But now we're like, he's not here. Okay. Did you ask the others where he may have went?
Not yet.
Okay.
Why don't we go to the orphanage? Take some orphans.
I'm gonna take this away.
I don't think there's any left.
You going to adopt?
Yeah, taking this away from him. This is not good.
As you guys do, so you said you wanted to go around and ask.
Yeah.
Is anyone else going to go join these guys as they go around? They're asking for where Mark is.
Yeah, I'll join.
I go make a long sword.
You're going to go make a longsword?
Yeah.
Do you have any materials to make?
Because he's used all the materials at camp, so...
Yeah, and I have like a bunch of extra swords just laying around in my bag.
Did I get my cloak washed already?
Yeah. I'm going to say you're able to go like at the blacksmith. They're like they always have like a big tub of water, and you're able to just kind of get most of the stank out of it.
Is it like a decent piece of fabric, or is it all like tattered?
It's tattered, but it's not. Like it's you can trim it to more of your size and actually make it look.
I'm just
I'd like
thinking.
to do that.
Yeah,
you dove completely in the garbage. The bucket's probably the right size for you to just dunk yourself. Clean.
Roll a sleight of hand check because I want to see how well you can trim this thing up.
Plus
Dexterity.
13.
It's half decent. Like the cape comes down to like your knees, so it's not like long anymore. It's like at your knees. Kind of comes up. Nothing special. Just kind of like
hide it.
It's just like more of like a tie around in the front than anything.
I'm making a long sword.
You can, yes,
Yeah.
you can. Just roll for your blacksmith, and you roll with advantage because you're a blacksmith, right?
Okay.
Are you a blacksmith?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, 14.
You're able to forge yourself over the long rest and the period that you would be there.
So it is another long rest.
It would have to be because
we're gonna be there a while.
Yeah, you're gonna be there a while. You get a long sword, so you're gonna have to ditch one of your weapons in your.
Okay, yeah. Whatever.
And your longsword, one-handed, does 1d8 damage plus strength.
Sanity's
and
almost
two-handed,
back to
it does
normal.
1d10 plus strength. So, yeah. So it's either 1d8 one-handed or 1d10 two-handed.
Okay.
You guys are going around looking for. So you two are going to look for people, and you run into Rags first. Nick, where Nick is right now, making his longsword, and Rags hasn't seen him anywhere. You go over to the camp cook, whose name is Leroy. He hasn't seen him anywhere.
Like nobody saw him go.
You run over to Henriette's caravan, and she's like wiping tears on. She's like, I haven't seen him anywhere. And but you guys get over to where the camp tavern that they've made, and Rustin is not there. The dwarf who usually sits there polishing glasses. He's not there either, and nobody seems to know where he went either.
That's
My
weird.
tracking ability. What can I do with that if I don't forget?
Can he
So
see if there's tracks?
yeah. So your tracking ability. Let me just pull this up.
That would be good catch. Because if there's we know he goes to look for recruits.
So
but
this ability enables
weird
the
to not
ranger
tell
to
anybody.
gather what information they have on a certain creature being and track it. So this ability is your intelligence roll plus your investigation check. So it's actually a so it's whatever you have for your investigation plus whatever you have for your intelligence as well.
Okay.
You can and then so with that it just gives you a better chance at, like, in my mind, I have a better, based on your rolls, you have a better chance of tracking this.
Okay, so
Whatever
you
it
get two instead of you add two rolls together.
So you have your intelligence. You don't have anything in intelligence right now.
No.
But you have
advantage on investigation.
you have advantage on investigation, which is perfect, which is your perception.
Okay.
So you would have it'd be you would roll twice, and then you'd get to see
if you know, see if you
see if you
14
and
14.
You, based on, I would say over the long rest, you're going to be able to gather enough information that you're probably going to be knowing exactly where he goes or where he went, because there's a lot of that. You guys are walking in mud. So there's a lot of footprints, and there's a lot of traffic going on right now.
Well, I mean, if he is Mark Calloway, as we say he is, he's also
So I've been able to
6'10",
sort of
and his shoes are this big.
decide that I think this is where this is the direction.
Use the stick.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I want to test the stick to see if it'll aim where my assumption is. I want to
Roll a dexterity check.
Oh, please.
12.
It points. So if you guys are at camp, it points northeast. So not northeast, but northeast.
Okay. So library was north,
Library's north.
and then
So yeah, it's not here, but more here.
Well, that is north.
That's what I'll say that you get over the 8 hours that you're at camp.
Okay.
From based on the stick, as well as you're in camp studying exactly. Okay, well, this is where it would be. This is kind of the route that he might take, and I'll say that you got the map right now, so you're kind of this is kind of where I'm thinking, and tracking just doesn't come like that.
Do you want the map to
you're
physically?
Yeah,
You're not
essentially that way.
Aragorn. You cannot
No.
you cannot. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
That's my job.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, can I snag one of the saltwater taffies?
Mm-hmm.
I love those. Haven't had them probably like a decade.
So it looks like they're either at the keep or the bathhouse.
So, bathhouse is it?
Bathhouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's on the way to the keep.
The keep. Oh.
It doesn't sound good.
I
Yeah,
can't.
there's a bookstore on the way too.
There's a bookstore on the way?
In the corner.
I would assume
Oh, yeah.
the
You
keep
could have gone to the bookstore.
is the keep where the soldiers are. Like that's like their stronghold.
Library, too. This is my other business.
You don't know.
Except you
We're
can
gonna.
keep
I
these books,
I would assume we're going
because
to
it's a store, not a library.
assume that based on the map. But we can't. I don't think it would make sense if.
Well, first off,
Two people.
Percy, do share this with your group, or are you just lone wolfing the track?
I inform.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the way I think you can. Whether they
Wait.
believe me or not, I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe they went to sneak to get information.
Did you guys want to take that long rest still, or do you guys want to ditch? You would have to ditch your longsword.
Nah. No, I'm
No, I
staying.
want to take the long run.
Yeah, I want to finish the
Because I
long
was
rest.
low.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm like I would also like to heal. Thank
Yeah.
you.
cool.
And Jimmy's almost dead.
Yeah, because I do have things for.
I would assume
certain
Bernard heals
individuals
too.
for
Yes.
long rest.
Wonder who.
I wonder who.
Wonder who? What?
Not like it's Friar Touch or anything like that.
What's happening?
Well,
Um,
your sanity will improve by 1.
maybe.
Maybe. You're a maybe.
Maybe.
Depends on how
If
well
the trauma
you
doesn't
sleep.
get him first.
Trauma's over there, man. It's been there for a while.
So all of you guys land to find a place to sleep, and there's a couple buildings that you guys can fall asleep in.
I climb a tree.
There is no trees.
Oh.
No.
You're in a post-apocalyptic setting. There's no trees.
I go sleep with Caleb.
No, you don't.
Yes.
No,
No,
I'm with Henriette.
I sneakily go in.
Roll a stealth check.
There's no way.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way you sleep
Okay.
door here.
8. Oh no. 7.
You're this big.
You're this big, and the caravan is doors this big.
Boom.
Boom. I wanted to try.
You like try to do what the slime, like the cube did, and like squeeze, and you can't.
Do I wake them up?
Definitely.
I just poke my head in and go like, "Hey, Jimmy."
What do you say? Please give me something.
I whack him with my stick.
Like Yoda with
just a
R2.
light tap.
Like Yoda with R2.
Yeah.
Oh, am I stuck in the door? Talon, am I stuck in the door?
No, you're not.
You didn't even get in the door.
No, you
can't
can
fit.
go. You can't fit in the door, so you can't get stuck.
Could I try to get in the door?
You're stone. You're not getting in the
You're
door. You'd have to break it.
Okay, I'm gonna break the door.
Don't you dare.
Damn it!
Also,
You go to try and like, and you just kind of like you're like, ah. And you see Denise like out of the corner of her eye. She's like out here, and she's just shaking her head.
Okay, I told Jimmy to go inside.
what are you
What are you trying to get?
I don't know.
What?
I'm
Jimmy, listen to you.
Jamie does not listen to you.
Bernard's
He's
just like,
he's like I have a better life now because I'm at a survivors camp, and
So does he leave him?
Is he breaking up?
You don't have Bernard anymore. He's at camp.
yeah, he's like he finds himself actually as Rag's apprentice. He watches. He walks over to the thing, and he's like, and he tells Rag, he's like, this guy over here.
Keep me away from him.
He treated me like garbage, man.
That's what you get, Nick.
I grab my ass and I throw it at him.
You what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll an attack roll.
You're biffing the vial of acid at him?
Yeah,
Seriously?
yeah. 11.
That's a dex.
That's a
Oh,
dexterity.
no, it's dexterity.
So
Oh,
just
10.
flat 10.
It smashes at his feet, and he's like, and a tear goes down his eye, or down his cheek, and he's like, but I will never forget what we did together. And he's like, what? And he looks at Ryan, he's like, I was born to do this, man. I was born born to do this.
I never wanted to be a soldier.
Tell him to let it go. Let him go. Fire.
He's just gonna be silent.
Nick, you chose this route. I'm taking things from you.
Damn it!
Privileges revoked.
Do you go and find a place to sleep, Nick, or are you just gonna?
I'm just gonna look at him and just
He goes and he walks away because he's gonna go find somewhere.
I'm just gonna look at the ground and just kind of stare at the ground.
It's just like,
Fuck.
As everyone kind of goes into their
14
cry.
you have like some solid tears, but it's not like a full on sob. It's
Does
like,
he cry pebbles? Little rocks.
No, it's like solid rock juice coming out.
Oh.
Yeah, it's you. But in your state, everyone seems to have gone to bed at this point.
Yes.
This is me retouching your dream because you're not going to sleep.
Oh, yes.
And I've been trying to force you to go to sleep.
Yes.
You're not.
Your sanity is just gonna go.
You see
I
runes,
Makes him
like
stronger.
symbols floating through the air,
No
like
sleep.
these dark purple symbols floating through the air
What do they look like?
around you. Nothing that you've ever
They
seen
look like
before.
symbols.
They definitely don't look holy.
Yeah.
And you're familiar with holy because you're a cleric.
It's a symbol with a symbol on it.
Oh.
It's like they are very unholy. Just from your
Magical
perception, you
symbols
don't know
with
what they
symbols.
say or what they mean. But you hear the voice that you've been hearing the past few nights come into almost like your subconscious, and it says, "Friar, here we are again."
Daddy?
And he's like, "Yes."
Dad!
And he's like, if you want them back,
You need to go to
you
sleep.
need to embrace me completely.
So
It runs to come
what do I need to do?
Just say yes.
Sure.
He said, "It's not." He's like,
It's not that simple.
he's like, "Is this thing on?" It's yes, not sure.
Say sure again.
Say short again. You're just like,
Why not?
And you just hear him go,
he's like,
Would you like some alcohol?
He's
It
like,
helps.
Yeah, he's just
Can
like,
I imagine some alcohol in my hand?
Put on you. I can't.
Is this like a dream I can bring stuff into?
"You're not in a dream.
Oh.
You're not sleeping.
Oh.
You refuse to go to sleep, and I'm going to keep it that way." And you just like, it's almost like you're listening to a podcast, and you like the person doing the podcast screwed up big time, and they're like, "Oh shoot, like, man, this guy did not listen." And he's like, "Fine. And you see these runes. So your stone form. You see these purple runes come over and begin to sear into your stone flesh. Not much can penetrate your stone flesh. Not much could sever it. It's very difficult to do that to a dwarf. And these sear right into your arm. 3 of them go up your arm. And with that, your lay on hands ability drops by half.
What does that mean?
So you know your healing ability,
Yes.
however much it is, drops by half. So you can only do half of it. However,
Damn.
you do gain an ability.
Okay.
so your healing pool is, what was it?
22. Yeah.
22, so 11.
So it's 11. You do gain an ability though.
Okay. What is it?
It's called the Curse of Hadar.
Is it a spell?
No, it's an ability.
Okay.
So Hadar is spelled Hadar. And so you guys haven't got to experience this yet, but there is actually an extra action based on your class. This is called a reaction. So your reaction, so if somebody attacks you, you get a reaction and you can curse them.
Okay.
And this only lasts till the end of combat, or until you cast it again. So you can only cast it once. Until that person's dead, then you can cast it again.
Okay.
But you can curse your enemies, and it gives them disadvantage on their attacks.
Okay. Cool.
But
Yeah.
singular.
But it's singular, so it's the one enemy, and that's it.
That might be mildly helpful.
Yes. None of you know this, but that is your new ability, Nick.
He's gonna start doing stuff. We're gonna think that whoever he's fighting just sucks.
Also, your sanity drops by 1.
Okay.
Just imagine
So it's back
sitting
to
in the
6.
middle of camp.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
kind of
you're at -6 then.
yeah,
Back
he's
to
just
6, boy.
walk over and it's just. No, he's
And
out.
you just as like they sear into your arm, you
His
hear,
arm's glowing purple though.
you hear like this chuckle of like, you're mine.
And I chuckle with him and like,
And he's like, nah, and you're like, and he's like,
You realize what's happening.
and you just like, have you guys seen Trailer Park Boys?
A little bit, yeah.
You know who Donnie is? Where he's, shut the fuck up! Ricky, shut up! Yeah, it's like that. Like, someone opens up with one of is like, shut up! It's like Nick's in the middle of the street going, yes!
Everyone else like was like, "What is happening?"
Can I ask him what his name is?
He's like,
No.
he's like, my name is Hadar.
He is Hadar. And now you have his.
So
his-
I
And he's
curse, I
like-
use your
and-
name to curse people?
Yes.
Okay.
And he said,
Can I-
if you stray from my path, you will meet my wrath.
So you're a poet as well. The rhyme.
Oh, yeah, you can run.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
Yes.
Who's your lord?
He is his. What do you mean?
Just like, he goes again and he's like, is this thing on?
Yeah, he's just
He
like.
just thinks he's tripping.
It's just like.
He knows he's done acid.
It's like. Did I pick a moron?
Should have picked the hat.
He like pulls out a list and he's just like.
Could I try to hug him?
Do this one later.
Could I try to hug him?
He's
No, like, he's not physically there.
Oh, he's not.
He's
Fuck
not
off, the
physically
voice.
there.
He's a
Like,
voice.
it's just a voice in your head.
Can I just say, can you show me your face?
He's like, no,
Why not?
I'm not here.
Are you ugly?
He's eternal,
He's like-
probably.
He's like, I've been banished to another realm. I can't be here.
Can I have your powers?
You have my powers.
It's just like.
That's the deal we're making. He's like, I picked another moron.
Is this Denise?
He's like,
He's just like.
I'll
talk to you later.
Yeah, you hear nothing, and it's just like, it's almost like you hear like a phone click, like.
Did you give me this black book?
He's gone.
He's gone. He's gone.
I'm just.
You do
He's
feel
still
like
asking
a
you,
connection
just
to the
talk
black
about it.
book, and
Did
your.
you too?
Do you want to look at your black book?
Yes, I'm gonna look at it.
You look at your black book and you open it, and on the first page it shows the runes that are on your RM, and it shows the ability that you now have.
Okay.
And explains it a little bit to you. It's in that same language. You don't know what language it is, but you understand it now.
I like
You now understand that.
He
language.
opens up the book and Hadar
Yeah.
is watching, and then he just opens it, I wish I learned how to read.
He's like, oh my goodness. What did I do?
Can I put my reading glasses on? Just
Little specs.
Is this why they have glasses?
Did you buy specs from the dwarf guy?
maybe. Or I made them. You never know.
Did you have glass? Did
I
you?
don't remember you doing that.
I don't remember either. There's a lot of things.
I'll let it happen.
Yes.
just like,
You just say you bought glasses.
Yes.
From the guy.
there you go.
There we go. Thank you.
Yes, you have reading glasses.
Yes! I can see now!
And he can't read.
You can't read.
It just
I'm a
helps
real
you see
boy.
better. It just doesn't.
And they make everything blurry.
Is it always blurry?
The guy sold
So you
them-
don't actually need reading glasses, but you think they allow you to read better.
No, I
can't
think
read.
I
glad
need
he's
them because
reading.
when I was
And then-
drunk, I could not see, and then I put them on and I could see.
Like he can't read, and then he goes to the glasses guy, and he's like, "I need some reading glasses. I can't read." And the guy's like, and he sells him reading glasses for a super high price. This'll help.
paces, buddy.
This'll help you read.
Actually, if he bought them, what did it cost? Gold piece?
No, I'm gonna rip you off.
Oh.
But he hands him the dirt because he's got the bag full of
he-
dirt.
Yes!
Pissy dirt.
Yeah, this is what I do.
How many gold pieces do you have?
63.
I'll say 50 of those are gold.
Okay, I give him the dirt and say, does this work?
No, he's like,
And I say,
Gold.
and I show him, and like and I'm guessing he says no and looks at me weird.
Yes.
And then I grab, like, because this is full of piss and dirt, I grab it, it is like really wet, and you can smell the piss off of it, and I'm like, are you sure you want this? And like, I'm gonna roll for convincing.
Roll a persuasion
Yeah.
check for me, and I'm gonna roll an opposing check.
Please be higher.
No, I crit. So
Oh,
there's
God damn.
He's
no-
spending our whole group
just
of
saying,
funds
you still
on
you have
reading glasses.
You now owe
that he
everybody a
can't
lot of
use.
money.
Nah, they don't know because it's all in dirt. So who would?
But no, you still paid the 50
No,
gold.
you still paid the 50.
Oh,
gold
yes,
because you
no,
crit.
no.
So there's no way you're paying dirt.
Dirt.
for.
I just don't tell them. I don't tell them about.
Yeah, well, now you have 13.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
pieces of
tell them.
gold.
They don't know. And all they see is dirt if they ever look.
That's true. This
Yeah.
is true.
Yes.
Hey, well, yeah, you still got a pile of dirt.
Yeah.
Why did we give him the money?
So we have 13 gold pieces.
So
Where's the money, Mr. Touch?
you want to look?
Just like,
I'll freshen it up for you.
So all of you guys. So those of you guys who did sleep, Friar Touch, you did not.
Yes.
Are back up to full health,
Yay.
full spells.
Yay.
Those of you who did not sleep, Friar Touch, you are not up to full health, except for the 1 point that you're off from full health, I think. Yeah.
50 gold pieces.
From the level up,
Yes.
what do I actually get to choose from? I didn't actually do anything with that.
Cool. As you guys are waking up, you see the shaven-headed, big bearded dwarf soaking in sweat, running back into camp in the morning. Just breathing. I ran.
I ran.
Wow.
Collapses.
Dwarves don't run.
Yes.
Is he the one with the glasses?
He's the one who sold him. Wait.
No, he's not.
Oh.
He's the. So this is Rustin, the barkeep.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
Harvey
right.
Camp.
Sorry.
So this is. So Rustin's like.
glasses confused.
And he walks over to the bar and he just like grabs one of the smaller kegs and just goes like,
I'll stand there like,
empties it and just boots it. And he's like, okay. He's like, all right. So here's what happened.
Nice.
Followed Calloway all the way to the keep. Everybody frickin' parted. Like the guards, the cultists, the spiders, whatever you want to call them, then undead. They all moved. I was like in the shadows, like a Snaky. It was incredible. But he walked all the way to the keep and walked inside without a hair being touched on him.
What? Where is he now?
I don't know. Probably in the freaking keep. Keep up with the fucking story, bud.
It's like,
Where did I lose ya?
It's like, oh no, you didn't lose me. I just wanted to know where he was.
Oh, then shut the fuck up.
Yes, sir.
Grabs another kid.
There's obviously Scottish, but I hear like a bit of Newfie.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to. I'm trying to breach the two right now. And he's like,
Follow the story, bud.
follow the story, bud. And he's like, I don't know what's going on, but it was fishy to me, so I ran. Don't run. Dwarves don't run. I've never known a dwarf to run. You look like you've never run.
No, I never have.
It's like, no, he has not.
I'm surprised you can walk.
He's standing there like this. He's like, I'm good, guys.
And he's like, I need another drink. Do what you want. And he's telling the whole camp this. You're not just telling you guys.
No, yeah.
We just
He's
have
like,
to be
and he's like, I don't know if we lost our fearless leader or what. Do what you want. I'm gone. He like goes back into his bar, closes like the front gate to it, and you can just hear like bottles being like all over the place, and just like corks popping, and just like
It's like,
Could I do an insight check? Like, is he just drinking hydration, or is he like freaked the fuck out?
Yeah, roll an insight check for me.
Okay.
please be good.
12.
Both.
Okay.
Can I go over and drink with him?
The door, like he's locked down.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's no way you're entering into that dwarven stronghold of a bar that he's got.
Oh my.
You know, being a dwarf, dwarves don't like to share their personal stash.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe with another dwarf, but in his current state, probably not.
All right, well. Guess we should we go look for the big man?
Yeah.
See where well, I mean, if the
If he
dwarf
can do it, so can we.
Yeah, it's like, but if the dwarf didn't go in, how do we know that everyone was actually gone?
What do you mean?
I'm just gonna go.
How do you know there wasn't
You're
soldiers
gonna go.
in the keep?
You're gonna walk towards the keep.
Probably
the keep,
Right.
and then there's like the building in the keep.
So as you guys are discussing this, you see Friar Touch just walk.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's just like
Yeah, onward.
Like he's just walking towards the keep.
it's like,
Following this
well,
track.
guess we're going just to check anyway.
Well, we won't know until we're there.
Yeah, we're not even we're gonna not bother with stealth because if they found nothing, we find nothing. Hopefully, don't bother with stealth. We're just
Fuck it.
we're going.
confidently march with my walking stick.
Well, it would be a walking stick for you.
Any stick would work.
Yeah. I would say over a span of like 30 minutes, you guys maneuver through the buildings. Same thing goes for you guys. Nobody. Again, just like the night before, nobody in sight.
Where it's open like this, is there anything we want to check out before we go to the keep? Where we're just kind of able to...
There's a bookstore on the way. Let's see, if we go, say we went out here and we're gonna like march them sort of back the way we went to the library, but I figured
on the main
probably
road.
taking the main road. So I passed the barracks we already dealt with. There's a general store, a tavern. and a bakery.
You guys have done the tavern already.
Did we do that tavern or did we do that tavern?
Oh, you did that one. Sorry.
So there's another tavern.
There's no tavern. I take a stop and go check out the tavern and the general.
Roll a perception check for me. You see if you can spot it.
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, you see it. It's definitely looks like it's gonna fall down at some point. Yeah. Do you want to go in?
Yeah,
Still?
I'm going in. Yeah.
Cool. You roll another perception check for me to see if you.
Oh. Nope, that's a 1.
What's your level?
2?
No, you're not level 2. You're probably level 3 or 4 at least.
I think he's 3, but he has not been keeping track with leveling up.
Okay, so if you're
what do you
level
point
3, you lose 15.
Okay.
Yeah, experience. Yeah, you walk in. You don't see anything of interest. You walk out.
Okay.
It's when you accidentally go into the wrong house. It's like the loading screen goes and then you...
That actually happened to my buddy. So my parents moved in 2017 from where I grew up, just south of Vancouver, to Kelowna, which is 6 hours away. Anyways, I was living with my aunt and uncle that summer. I was staying with them for. This was New Year's. I was staying with them for New Year's, and I asked my buddy, come pick me up in the morning because I was visiting from here. I said, come pick me up. We'll do something today. And so he, instead of going to my aunt's and uncle's house, he goes to my parents' old house. And we have an open door policy at my parents' house. And he walks right in. And there's these guys there that had partied the night away. And he walks in and he's like knocking on my bedroom door. And the guy walks out and he's like, who the fuck are you? What are you doing in my house? And and my buddy's like 5'9", 5'10", like 150 pounds soaking wet. And he's like, I thought I was gonna die. Like just almost lost it, but he's the most innocent kid you've ever met. and so he called me, he's like, man, this is a worst prank. Where are you? I'm like, I told you I was at my aunt and uncle's, man. My parents moved like 6 months ago. And he's like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Yeah. So Nick, you walk in and out of that tavern. Anybody?
I want to check the baker.
Yeah.
Baker next door?
Go for it.
Hey.
19 plus perception, so 20.
You walk in, you see a lot of raw ingredients, so a lot of sugar, a lot of flour, a lot of stuff like lard, yeast. You don't see any liquids because it's a post-apocalyptic setting that you're in. You don't see any baked goods because it's either been looted or it's gone bad.
I'd like to take a bag of flour.
Cool. I would say, like, if you can find, you do find a bag of flour that's probably about just like this big. It's like a 10-pound bag of flour.
It's hobbit size.
It's a hobbit-sized bag of flour.
Bag of flour. Are you gonna throw that in our enemy's faces?
No, you'd be surprised. Like, I know there's a lot of guys that I've played with where, like, for instance, they'll play a rogue, and there's a, usually with 5th edition, you get a bag of ball bearings. And it's more of like, to see how deep something goes, because you can usually hear a ball bearing bounce off something, or it's to trip an enemy, or there's so many things you can use ball bearings for. Mm-hmm. But they'll actually replace it and be like, can I actually have sand instead, so that I can, like, use it to weigh stuff, or like an Indiana Jones kind of trap, or like, is there an invisible bridge, or is there like, or I can shove it in my enemies' faces, or like there are uses. There are uses.
What were the other things again? It was
sugar, flour, lard,
and yeast.
Lard.
Like, lard would be hard for you to.
Yeah, that
would be hard for you to transport because it's like comes in barrels.
Yeah.
That'd be more.
I have the vials.
It would be both of you guys to carry the barrels. Like, it's
not to say you can't take a portion.
I could take it in the vial. You know.
The vial.
You could take yeah.
A little vial.
Do you know anything about lard?
No.
It can be flammable. Can be.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not, depending on what's been added.
Mm-hmm.
But lots of animal fats, if done right.
Well, if you can convince him to pour a little alcohol on it, you're good to go.
No, I'm not gonna risk alcohol.
Alright, that's good.
Nice.
Cool. Anything else you guys want to do?
Oh, go to the general tab or general store.
Yeah, there was a.
Cool.
Yeah, right there. Across the street.
The general store is like caved in.
Wham, wham.
There's like nothing left of it.
Okay.
What about the shoemaker?
Yeah.
Where be Shoemaker?
Yeah.
Oh, he's next. Okay.
Next to the
I was like, I can't read upside down.
Cool. You guys are walking down the street still. Same, like, empty street.
I'm just like,
We're just
Shoemaker, keep.
We're just window shopping right in front of the keep.
Percy walks up to the window, looks at Mr. Fun, like, oh my gosh, these shoes would look so great on you.
Just kind of like, hold like my foot. It's just like.
They bring out your eyes, trust me. Yeah, you guys. So who's going to the shoemaker?
Yeah, you wanted to. We're just
okay, cool, cool.
So we're just kind of traipsing along.
Yeah, roll a perception check for me.
Must be 12.
10.
Nope, that's a 4.
No, wait,
So you got a 12. You find some really nice. It looks to be a lot more smaller shoes, like Hobbit, Gnome, Elven shoes. You find a really nice pair of like white suede shoes.
Ooh.
Like real nice. Like
Take
that
'em.
would make Michael Jackson sit up in his grave. Nice.
Yeah, I'll take those.
Yeah.
See if they
and-
fit me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't want to get rid of your
I don't
boots
want
that
to
you
get
have.
rid of my good boots.
'Cause you
You can always
Boots
use a
on
double boot.
boots.
Can always use an extra pair of shoes.
It's true.
I mean, we've checked everything else. We might as well check the bookstore too, just in case.
As you guys walk into the bookstore, it looks like it's been gutted.
It's like, the library had the good stuff. Okay.
Any like pages strewn about?
Perception check.
Ooh.
19.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a few pages out of Why the Earth is Round. There's it looks like they were ripped out in frustration. And there is you find some like half pages of spells that now are absolutely useless because it doesn't really work for anything. Yeah, you find a lot of parchment around. So you find empty pages around.
Okay.
Yeah, just like pieces of paper. Yeah.
Yeah, might as well.
So, I mean,
Yeah,
if
I'll
you
say
need a piece of paper,
you find 10 pieces of paper if you want to keep them. Yeah, you guys walk over to the keep, and you see there are guards at the front gates. And they look at you, and they step to the sides. They have
interesting.
big pole arms. They step to the sides.
Okay. We're a little
I'm
suspicious.
just gonna like talk to him or just walk in.
I'm gonna pat one of them on the head.
Well, I still think I'm invisible, so I don't have a.
He stands there just like one of the
Still
British
invisible
Royal
for another
Guards, just
35
no reaction.
I play with his face then.
Oh, is he like one of those
I just grab his face and just move it around and see
one of
if
those
anything
guards
happens.
called with the big tall?
Like the British Royal Guard.
Yeah. They pull him out of these.
I'm just playing.
They're like, the guy looks at you and he's like, don't push it or I will actually hurt you. He's like,
I dare ya.
do you say it?
Yeah, we're just like, we're
I
not
want
with
to
him.
grab him and pull him back.
Can we say we're not with him? But it's like we don't. He's his own man. He does whatever he
He's
wants.
like, one more and I'll blow the whistle.
I grab him. And
pull him in.
I grab him.
He's like, I have a very large platoon of men waiting
For an excuse, we're all like, don't.
who
you
haven't
do
killed
it.
anybody in weeks
I wave
and
him over.
want to.
Yeah.
Get him off this guy.
Can we all like just like grab him? Just like
Okay, everyone
get
do
over it.
Are you going to oppose them if they try and grab you?
Oh yeah.
Okay, everybody roll an athletics check.
Do I get advantage as well?
Things. Do I get advantage on that? Is that
I have advantage.
Yeah.
on
like it's like
athletics.
you get to pick?
Yeah. So if you pick,
Wait, do I get advantage?
did you crit?
No, I
got a 19
I got-
plus
I
my
have
4
advantage,
strength.
but I rolled 1 then 2.
Better than what?
What'd you roll?
My higher, because I had advantage, higher of the 2 was 19 plus my 4 strength.
So you 23
Okay, 13.
and 13.
19.
So they do hold you back.
It's mostly me. Like
can I
he's
sneakily
tugging.
hand
You're
kinda
like,
grab his whistle?
dude, I'm holding you.
You're not. You're far. You're too
Like
far
each
away
one is
now.
on your
where
own.
like they've pulled you off.
Yeah.
And into the courtyard to keep.
Let's just go
through
in the
the doors.
doors.
Yeah.
Do they hold me back?
Yeah, they
We're
did.
we're dragging you along.
You come with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
They've
we're
beaten you in
dragging- we beat
athletics
you.
check.
Okay.
It's a collective athletics check. Like it would be like the highest assisted by everybody else. You guys.
Can we just say it's like if he does anything, you have my permission to whack him.
That's what you say. The guard.
Yes. Him only.
He's
Like, you can whack him.
He's like, I don't need your permission. I'm just gonna do it.
Like, I'm just telling you. It's like I'm just telling you. You turn on us.
Yes! Some action!
You're saying like if you go after him, we won't get involved.
Yeah, pretty much. Just like he
We'll
does
just
anything,
let
you
it
whack
happen
him.
at this point.
All bets are off.
Could I show him like the new tattoos on my arm and see if he know what it is?
The guard.
Yeah, the guard.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah.
guard.
You pull up the sleeve and he's like, what the heck happened to you?
He gets some
And he
sort of
looks and you
virus.
see like the runes and you also see like the heroin spot. he's like, I really want to kill you now, but I'm not going to.
We're like, see our problem here. It's like we have to work with him. But
Would you want to be my friend?
We pulled you in the doors. We're
like-
pulling you in the
he's like,
doors.
buddy, we're not friends.
we're pulling you in.
Pulling you in
We're
through
going
the
in.
doors.
It's like we're going in now. We're taking him with us.
And he's like, yeah.
We need a leash or something.
I could tie the rags together.
like gag him, and then, like bind and gag him. So he's like,
It's like we get an encounter and just cut him loose.
Go! Alright, so as you guys are maneuvering into the keep, the keep is like a very strong, like big stronghold, like big squared off tower. Inside this big staircases wrapping around the inside of the tower. You can tell as it kind of branches off into rooms and stuff like that. But you can tell it kind of looks, from your point of view, it looks like it's just going up. Yeah, you guys follow the stairs all the way up. There's guards at each doorway that are there, and it looks like they're blocking them. And so you guys take the hint and keep going. Keep ascending until you guys get to the very top room before you would reach the roof. And you see give me a perception check.
nope.
No.
10.
Good enough.
It's gonna have to be.
Krogar, you're leading the party
Okay.
right now, just based off your roll. It's easier for me. You guys get up to the room. You're in a throne room. You see the room is laid out kind of like a square, and you guys have entered in from the side here. There's a throne right here, and then it looks like there's a balcony out here. Standing on that balcony is Callaway, overlooking the city.
We go over to him.
Oh,
and
hi,
be like,
Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. That was perfect timing. Oh, hi, Mark.
And it works because he's looking over the city.
Oh, hi, Mom.
And he says, "Come here. I'm going to show you something."
Can we ask him what he's what he's doing.
Let's see
He
what
says, "Come to the balcony, and I will show you."
Okay.
He said, "I'm not gonna." You guys all walk over, and he says, "So, I want to thank you first off. You rid me of that ridiculous, like to the nth degree ridiculous librarian. Oh my gosh, he was annoying.
we rid him? Like,
Well, he's not here anymore.
You mean she?
Somehow, Mark Calloway knows that he just.
I asked him, do you mean her?
And we're just like,
He looks at you
Bear
and
with
he's
him.
like,
bear with
he
him.
just blanks.
Ignore him. Ignore him.
And he says, however, my dilemma right now is you all are all supposed to have died.
Pardon?
Well, I can help with that.
And he's like, I've been trying so hard to kill all of you, sending you places where you should have died, and you haven't. I've done this with so many survivors that have stepped up and played the adventurer and played the hero and decided that, hey, I'm going to. And he said, no. So I have to take matters into my own hands.
For Frank's
And you
sakes.
watch as his hand, he said, but first, before I do this, and his hand sweeps, and you watch as the city changes and sun comes out. And the cavern goes. And he says, before we do this, look down. And he points to different locations where you would have killed zombies, guards, and there are civilians in piles.
yeah.
And he says, this is you.
Hooray!
And he says, and then he points and he turns around and points, and there's a short sword sticking out of Regent Haybas, who is the ruler of Oswick. And you know exactly who this is. And he's
It's
sitting
all
on
come
his
back
throne.
to us.
Yeah, and all your memories start to come back, and you realize we've been duped this whole time. And he says, for those of you who don't like killing innocents, you have blood on your hands.
I do.
And he's like, and
You do.
and he looks at the sun, and he kind of puts his hand up, and he says, no matter which way this goes, he says, I don't mind dying today, but at the same time, I would like to end this and then continue my charade. If you were to walk out of here today with your boots on,
But I don't have any boots.
there would be guards on you in an instant. So, you watch as he just like misty steps behind you guys from the balcony to the front of the front of the throne, like in front of the throne. He says, let's do this. So roll initiative. Somebody roll initiative for the party, and I will roll initiative for him.
To kill the Undertaker.
You rolled a 17. And you watch as he grabs the sword. Somebody roll perception check for me.
Nat.
Oh my god.
Beautiful. You watch
So,
as
50 experience
he
points
pulls
for
the sword
you.
from Regent Haybas.
Hey, man.
So he is... His first name is not Regent. Regent is his title.
His name is Hey Bags.
His name is Haybas. And,
Hey, Bass.
and he pulls the sword out, and you see the wound seems to be... As he pulls it out, it seems to frost over as he pulls it out.
But it's a short sword.
It's a short sword.
So it's not one of the 5 swords. I can tell that. Because I figure...
And you get... You're level 5, right?
Yeah.
You get 50 experience points for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Cool. For his turn. And as you guys turn around, you watch as you've watched the whole city transform, and there's now smoke coming up from buildings, and you see piles of dead bodies that were your fault. unknowingly, you turn around and you see his entire complexion has changed. You don't see this pale goatee Undertaker-esque guy. You see black robes,
He's
but
the librarian.
you see this gray skull, black eyes, and these long tentacles coming off of his face.
So he's a pirate.
He's Davy Jones,
Captain.
guys.
Oh, he. If someone wants to roll an intelligence check for me,
11.
Nothing for me.
you know that he is.
Powerful.
Progar, you know that he is what you would call a mind flayer.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like.
Yeah.
For everyone at home that's watching as well, that's what he looks like.
What is this?
Mind Flayer.
What does that mean?
I've heard that. Not fun.
You'll find out
I've heard they're
on
not
this
fun.
week's episode of Are We Rolling?
We go and die.
Oh.
No, we have.
Some
We're
of you
okay.
may
I got it.
Sacrifice you're willing to make. Yes.
Well, you've already lost.
Yes, we know.
Oh yeah. So.
Cool. So his turn. He is going to.
I'm just thinking, how are we filing in? Or we're just like lined up?
Yeah, you guys are lined up on the balcony right now because you guys have all walked over. And he's going to.
Might get him with the sword.
He's going to first, because he's got 2 actions, so he's going to cast his at-will spell, which is Levitate. He's going to levitate 10 feet up. And then he is going to cast Vicious Mockery on... If I can scroll down
Makes fun of
fast
you for
enough.
being short. You're just like.
But taller than you, boy.
You're like, I know.
You're also fatter.
But you're like, I
Well,
know.
I have more.
He points at Mr. Fluff
Oh no.
and he says,
You got me there.
from
I
the
got a book.
beginning, you've been such a pain in my side. He says,
Good.
however, your form in your fighting, weak. You're gonna need to make a wisdom saving throw right now. Also, the room's DC right now is 15.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
What does that mean?
So you have to roll 15 or
better.
higher to hit. Saving throw, ability, anything. You have to roll higher than the 15.
Interesting.
I would like to use my 2 luck just in case.
Cool.
Just because, yeah, that is useless.
Yeah. So you take psychic damage. You take 4 psychic damage from him.
Okay.
And you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Cool.
And that's the end of his turn. That was only Vicious Mockery.
Take him out.
Cool. So, you guys can determine who's going first and whatnot, and because you guys are all lined up equally. So,
Yeah.
whoever wants to go first, go first. Whoever doesn't want to go first, just don't take too long deciding.
I'll go last.
He's like, I'll go next.
I'll go first. Sweet.
Go first.
Okay.
The room is
Yeah, like boop, boop,
is
boop, boop.
roughly, including the balcony, is probably about 45 feet by about 30 feet wide and about 30 feet high.
Any cover anywhere?
Besides the throne, no.
I'm just gonna triple cross roll.
This and this and this. Say hello to my little friend.
Nice.
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought you doubled.
No,
I was like,
I
oh
didn't.
man.
But I got a 18 on that one.
Yeah.
And
so
that's 23.
So
And I
So-
have a third.
50
let's
experience
roll.
points for
Let's
you?
roll your
Full.
crit damage first, just so we don't forget about that. I know too many people that have.
7.
So that's include. So that's max damage plus.
What's that? So
Yeah.
6 plus 7, 13.
Oh no, wait, that's a.
Oh, no,
That's my
it's-
crossbow. That's a 1d8
Nice.
Okay. So 8 plus.
with 6 plus 8.
Plus your dexterity.
Yeah,
So
I did.
14.
I did.
So
14.
oh, that's 14. Okay.
We can do math.
Well, he takes the hit and he just like winces and he just looks at you and he's like, he goes all Bill Goldberg. He's like, "You're next."
Okay, my other one hits. So
Yeah, roll damage for me there.
8.
He-
I have 3 decks now because I added one to dex.
Cool.
Next to
He's just like he just
Right.
takes it.
Roll,
Takes
roll
it in the
that
other
third
shoulder
one.
and just
No, I'm not.
Missed the third one. Did
Missed
you add
the-
your?
and
Did
the
you add
other
your
one just like hits the wall
experience?
behind him and he's like, "That's right, that's all."
Yeah, your
Oh,
experience. Add your 50.
Wow.
Monster.
All right, who's next?
I think we're going this way. So
Can I even reach him with a melee?
Can I make
He's
it to the
10
throne?
feet up. So what I would say is, I mean, you could try and like jump off the throne and get him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say if you roll with disadvantage, you can jump and hit him.
Okay.
Use spell.
Just divine smite.
he's like, I'm not going to use that yet.
I'll go up to the throne and can I check the region?
Yeah.
Investigate his body.
You just want to do a quick scan of it.
I want to see if he's got anything on him or anything.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, crit.
Oh my god!
Hey.
No way. Man, I didn't plan for this.
We're off to a good start.
I'm back up to 50 XP.
You see, he's got a ring that
Okay.
looks like it's not a wedding band or a royal seal
Okay.
on him. And it's sitting like on his so his throne's big, he's got big armrests and it's sitting on here. It's not like
Oh, it's
on
not
his
on
finger.
him. Okay. It's on my finger now.
Beautiful. You get +3 magic armor.
Oh.
So any spells that are cast on you, you get 3 armor to that.
Okay, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's
Armor for spells. Yeah, that's.
I'll put it here.
I know I didn't include a spot for that, and I never really
That's
thought of
alright.
that when making the character sheet. But yeah, so you have 3 magic armor.
nice.
Sweet.
I gotta give you something nice. You crit.
Yeah.
It's got to be something good.
There's gotta be something good. Cool. Do you want to like stand on the throne and try and attack him, or do you want to what do you want to try and do? You would be within reach if you stood on the throne.
Okay. Yeah. Give that a go then. Sweet.
Sure.
So is this like, am I leaping to get it or just have?
No, you could stand on the throne like he's
get it.
only levitated right above. the
Okay,
throne.
sweet. Yeah. We'll swing the old longsword at him. One-handed. That's a. That's a 4. That's a no.
You go, and he kind of lifts his legs at the last minute, like whoo.
Okay. Would I still have an extra attack? Right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sweet.
yeah. I don't negate that because I feel like if you're fast enough to do 2 swings, and you miss one of the it's not a big deal.
Sweet.
You're trying to make that second swing.
Yeah. That's a 12. No,
Sorry, it does not hit.
not this round.
And he kind of lifts his legs again at the last minute as you come back. Are you 2-handing or 1-handing?
One-handed.
Oh, you're 1-handing? Yeah, you come back and doesn't connect. No cigar. I would say that would probably be your turn with the getting up on the throne,
Bonus
perception checking, and the attack.
Sweet.
Mr. Fluff.
I'm going to try to shoot at him.
Cool.
And I know I had disadvantage, so. Crit fail.
Oh shoot. I am going to start implementing something after this session when you crit fail on an attack.
Okay.
Yeah. Just because I want to make the game harder and I like watching you guys suffer.
Shoot Percy in the back of the foot.
Yeah, it's probably something along that line, isn't it? Like accidentally injuring each other or something.
Oh no, it's worse than that.
Oh.
Cool. Is that your turn, or you want to do anything else? You're still on the balcony.
Not much else I can do. I'll move into the room.
Cool.
At least, but like I'll say throne's here.
The throne's probably about 10, 15 feet from the back of the wall, so it's not like right up against the back of the wall, but it's like, it is closer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How far is the throne from where we were on the balcony?
Roughly 20 feet.
Okay, can I just move like straight in? So I'm just sort of like...
You want to move straight in 20 feet?
Yeah. Because if it was 20 feet that way, it's probably not 20 feet this way to be lined up. However far to be sort of like approximate, like straight on, but still like 20 feet.
20 feet back?
Or however far it is now that I've moved.
Yeah. So, yeah, totally do.
Just to...
Yeah. Cool.
That's...
So how does the curse, like...
So he has to attack you, and then... So let's say he attacks you with a sword. You can immediately say, I react. So it doesn't even have to be your turn, but he has to attack you specifically, and then you can curse him.
Does it... Like, if he does, like, a magic attack, like...
Magic, physical, doesn't matter.
Sweet.
Okay. As long as he attacks you,
Okay.
but if he doesn't attack you, you can't curse him.
I know. Okay. Good. Yeah, well, I'm going to get into the room and... so he's on the throne room, right?
Yeah, so he's in front of the throne, and he's levitating.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I want to try to get onto the throne as well and try to go for a longsword.
There's not much room left on that.
There's no room for
No.
Not for
unless-
I'm there.
Unless you
Yeah,
bump
And the
Kogar.
body.
And the body, that's right.
There's too many cooks on this throne.
Pick an arm.
Do you have any ranged weapons?
Short bow, that's about it. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Well,
If there's any way that you might be able to knock him to the ground,
yeah, that's fair enough.
You could grab his legs.
I would say you wouldn't be able to jump up and grab it, but Fluff or Kroger definitely could.
Okay.
And pull him down.
Too far away to do that.
Or you guys can figure out another way.
Oh. What was it? Is there any, like, rock or... What was it?
It's a throne room. There's going to be nothing.
No?
Oh, you never know. Hold on. What are you looking for?
No, I want to have an object to throw put some light on and throw it in his face to, like, blind him. Blind him if I can.
You have piss dirt.
Yeah.
You got some gravel? Oh, yeah, dude.
Lights on the piss dirt. Biffs it.
Rolls it into a snowball.
I would say, like, because it's
coins in
like
it.
mud.
Yeah.
I want you to roll... Are you going to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a...
Good idea.
That's a dexterity, isn't it?
Yeah, but I want you to roll a d10. Roll this. Yep.
Yeah.
Roll that. Just roll it for me.
Okay.
Tell me what number it went on.
0.
So 10.
Oh, 10.
So, how many silver pieces do you have?
You do have
10.
There's 10 silver pieces in that ball.
I was thinking that was...
So you're going to have to roll dexterity.
It's like
You're
rocks
add
in a
dexterity
snowball.
to this attack.
Yeah.
Because you got to get it in your eyes.
17.
Yeah, you jaws.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to throw it, like, right in his
And
face
he,
and
he
blind him.
levitates back. I'm gonna say he slowly descends to the
Okay.
ground as his
just
like and roll 1d4 for damage because
Because of the coins.
yeah, well, because of his coins and you guys see coins
3.
scatter across the ground.
We can pick them up later.
3.
3, yeah, which I mean
my
doesn't do
coins.
anything to him, but
Well, you don't have your coins right now.
but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does
So
it
that's-
blind?
Where'd you put your other gold, though?
No.
And he's gonna be blinded, or not blinded, but he's gonna take disadvantage on his any attacks where he has to hit you guys specifically. He's gonna take disadvantage.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Oh, but
You can't see me.
but if there's
see me. Told you.
but if there's any like mass attacks or anything like that, like he does not have disadvantage.
Okay.
Cool. Too hard. Because he's gonna use Mind Blast. You watch as he's like just like wiping like just
Mud.
literal like shit
Piss.
from his eyes.
I had some flavor to it, my
and
boy.
he watches these like tentacles begin to float out from his face, and he just like and just all of a sudden this like pulsating energy wave comes out from just like his head, and I'm gonna see if it. So everyone has to make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Crit.
What?
Yes.
7.
Take that.
13.
13?
14.
14. Okay, so you're the only one that makes it. So every turn you guys are able to roll an intelligence saving throw, but those of you who did not make it, so those of you who did not make a 15,
Do I make no wait. Never mind. No, I was thinking if I was doing it on advantage as well, or
You
No,
you don't have
not on
advantage
the
on
saving
no,
intelligence.
throw.
no, okay, no.
No.
You could curse him.
This
Does that
No, I was thinking-
because now you're stunned. All three of you guys are stunned, which means that next turn your turn is taken by making an intelligence saving throw to get out of this effect. Which means the only person saved is
Me.
Friar Touch. However, I haven't even gotten to damage yet. So
because I didn't. What do? Am I still affected, like damage wise? Even though
you're gonna take half damage.
Okay.
You're gonna take half of this.
Oh.
So you guys take 7 points of psychic damage. So you take 4 points because it's always the higher. And you would take
take a minus on that? Like,
minus off
armor.
your magic armor.
yep.
Right back to my health where it was before arrested.
Cool. So
Cool.
Then we'll go. It's your turn
yeah,
first.
we're
So
still in this.
make an intelligence saving throw for me.
Ooh,
Yay!
19.
Yeah, you pull out. I'm gonna say you can either choose to do one. You can attack, move, or bonus action.
Do I
You
get
can't.
do I get my 3 attacks?
I'll say yeah. You can have your 3 attacks, but you can't. But you
It's like,
can't. You can't move after. I'm gonna say because you came out of that stun.
You just quickly
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm gonna
shoot him.
shoot him 3 times again.
Is that crit
I'm not
fail?
using this one again. That's a crit fail.
So 20, 25
so
less
that's
for you.
Minus 25 experience to you.
He's like, that's okay.
I love this game.
Got a couple 50s. We're
I forgot
good.
what I got on this.
Oh no.
I think it was 13.
It doesn't hit. So you have one more
Got
attack.
one more
But I
fly.
have 3 dexterity. So 16.
Oh, yeah, that does hit.
I think that was it.
That's right.
So a D8.
Cool. And then you get
Give damage in there.
5.
No.
Not that one.
no shoot. And yeah, both two whiz past him. You kind of come out of the stun, and you're like one just like splinters off the wall. The other one kind of slams into his left leg. He's still standing strong, and then the last one kind of skitters off the ground.
Okay.
Program.
Plan.
Give this.
Not kidding.
Ooh, nice. 21.
Ooh.
Yeah. You pull out of the stun. He's right in front of you on the ground.
Yeah, fucking start swinging.
Stab.
You
You are two-handed.
So yeah.
I wouldn't be able to switch. I
Oh,
don't
no.
think.
No, because it's a bonus action to switch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd switch,
Yeah.
and that would be it. You wouldn't be able to attack.
Oh yeah, 14 on the first one,
Doesn't hit.
and 13 on the second.
Doesn't hit. You know. Wait, he's not facing you right now.
Oh, okay.
You weren't here for our first few sessions, so there is a flanking rule. Meaning, if you are flanking an enemy, you do get advantage on your
Okay.
roll. So I'll say that was your first roll, was the 13 and 14, and
I
I'll let
see.
you attack again.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Cool. Well, you're gonna need it. Hey, there we go. 21.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Cool.
That one. 4 points.
Cool. You watch as it just like gets on, kind of slices his robe just a little bit in the back and just nicks him.
Okay.
Yeah. Mr. Fluff?
Awesome. I'm going to swing at him with Paralyzer.
You're gonna walk up to him and
Yeah, I'm going to walk right up to him and
Cool.
swing at him, so he needs to do the Constitution saving throw.
yeah.
Well, I guess if I hit him, right? Is it if I hit? It's if I
He
hit him.
makes the con save.
Okay.
He got an unnatural 20.
I blocked that. That's my bad. No.
Yeah, you go and swing at him and
And it only counts for that initial one, right? The paralyzing ability, or is it just if I hit him?
it's if you hit him.
Okay.
Yeah. So he, you go to swing at him and he is just able to dodge out of the way from you.
That's a big sword.
Yeah, it is a big sword, so it's gonna take you
Just
like,
Just like, oh boy.
you do have movement and you do have a bonus action too.
Hey,
I say I moved up to him, so I can't have too much
Your
movement.
bonus action would be switching to paralyzer though, probably, because you had a short bow on before.
The bow. Yeah.
So you would be your bonus action gone. So you do have movement. Oh no, and you moved up to him.
Yeah.
So
I
your
can't-
movement's gone.
Yeah.
So
So I
that's
can't
your
really do anything. It's like I'm there. It's get you.
Friar Touch.
Gonna roll to. Yeah.
So now you can walk right up to him if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Or am I still
stunned.
stunned?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, you roll an
save.
intelligence saving throw.
14. Yeah.
Doesn't make it. You're still stunned, which means, unfortunately, you miss this turn. Which sucks. But, which is now his turn. And he's
I'm
no
in front of him,
longer.
You're behind him. He's
He-
still out of it, and you're off to the side, I guess.
I haven't moved.
He is going to attack you. Actually, no, he's going to attack you.
I'm gonna say I'm in front of him.
He's going to attack you, and he's going to look at your sword. And he says, "I want that," and he's like, "Thank you for bringing it to me."
It's like,
And he's going to attack you with that short sword that he pulled out of the Regent. That's 15, so it hits. Where's the?
I'll say it's not gonna hit very much. I hope. I'm very worried.
So he does 5 slashing damage to you with the sword, and then he does 2 points of cold damage to you as well.
Okay.
So you take 7 points total, but it would be 5 points off your armor.
Yeah,
so you'd only take
2 from
2,
so 4
and
total.
then so you take 4 total.
Dying over
And he's going to.
I'm dying over here.
And then he's going to cast Cause Fear. Which is, I believe it's his first one. Yes, it is. He's going to cast Cause Fear. So everyone needs to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, everyone. Okay, so you can make this every turn, but now you guys all have disadvantage on your attacks because you all are now frightened of him. As his presence, it's almost like the Scarecrow effect off of Batman Begins, where he's just like, it's not to that extent, but it's like you all of a sudden you're like, oh my gosh, this guy's so much more ominous than, and just
mind flayers.
Yeah, yes, they do.
That much I do know.
Cool. So you guys can make this at the start of every one of your turns. It'll just the wisdom saving throw to get out of it. Nick, you're able to make those 2 saving throws on your turn. It's fine.
Okay.
So you don't have to just pick one and.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that to you. That would be cruel.
Be a lot to get out of.
Yeah. That would suck. You just start throwing like so many things at you. You're like, I gotta make a strength throw. Now I gotta make an intelligence throw. Now it's a con save, and that would suck. No, cool. So Percy, make a wisdom save for me.
Nice.
Oh, I made it. 15.
Nice. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you have your full turn. Like this is different than being stunned. So you do have your full turn now. So you're no longer frightened. What do you do?
Maybe frighten him.
Check this out.
But the character art comes into play.
Yes!
Do I risk it for the biscuit? Do I biscuit for the risket?
I want to try something else. I feel inspired by him.
Oh. Yeah!
So I want to run out and put my hand in my bag of flour. And I
Throw
want
flour?
to toss it in his eyes.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Roll a dex check for me.
9.
9. Yeah, it just kind of like goes across the chest because you realize the height difference. You're like, so you're now right in front of him, and
You just threw flour on
And I
him.
don't have my other attacks. Unless
No,
I
you
throw
don't.
more flour.
you do have 2 other chances to throw more flour.
You're throwing a handful at a time.
Yes! Right on!
Mr. Flower. And he is, I'm going to say he's blinded for the next turn. As he's, like, you know what flour does to water, so, like, you get it in your eyes, and he's like, ah! It's all gummed up, and he's like,
I have another.
You can do it
I
again.
could throw more flour.
that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, you could,
I could.
yeah. I mean, your bonus action, you've used your bonus action to switch the flour.
Can you disarm him?
Take the
No,
sword.
because he can.
I can only throw flour.
Yeah, like you can have.
bonus
If you've
was
got
switching
3
the flour.
attacks, you can only use the same weapon.
Yeah, okay.
Right,
Right.
yeah. But I
Dump
could
some
aim the
flour in his hand.
differently. Now, Flare has tentacles.
Yeah.
Are they like covering his mouth?
Yes.
Okay.
I
I wanted to stuff a bunch of flour in his mouth.
There is a height difference, though.
I imagine.
It's a pretty big height difference.
Not much else you can do.
No,
Throw it in his
really.
pants?
What's that gotta do?
I don't know. Make him comfortable.
Here's a handful.
That would just help him stop from chafing.
Do what you gotta do.
You just see Percy like go all forth while everything pauses. Sometimes I use Gold Bond. You can do whatever you want, man. You don't have to do it.
No, I know.
You don't have to do it.
But I mean, I have the chance to throw more
already
flour.
I mean,
What's the floor like? Is it
stone. It's
stone, not tile.
polished stone.
Polished stone.
There you go.
So if I toss a handful of flour on the ground, that might make it slippery.
Roll.
Plus dex is 14.
Oh.
You throw it. It's in front of him.
Okay.
Because
just
like,
like-
I mean, like you're not aiming
I'm
for
not
anywhere
aiming at it. I'm
specific.
just like tossing
Yeah.
flour on the ground.
It's between you. It's between you and him. So it's not.
He is blind.
Yeah, he is blinded.
He doesn't know to push.
Someone like bend down behind him. Yeah, and so it could work. It might not.
Okay. And how far away was I from him at the start? It would have been like 20 feet.
I'm gonna say you were 20 feet, and you moved
Okay.
up to 20 feet. So
But you still have-
movements. Oh no, you have boots.
I have
He
boots.
have boots.
So I want to skirt around behind him so he doesn't know where I went.
So you're
you sneaky.
yeah. I'll say yeah. You've still got like 5 feet of worth of movement, but yeah, you go behind him.
Cool.
Bye.
Awesome. Love it.
Awesome. Dude.
That's fantastic.
You're doing okay.
Flower came in. Okay, we'll try this.
I didn't write
It's a wisdom save, eh?
Yeah. We can say.
Nope. Okay,
So disadvantage on your attacks.
so where I'm flanking him, is it just straight?
It'll be a straight attack.
Nice, okay. I'd like to use all 3 of my luck and Divine Smite on this one.
Beauty. Yeah. Let's make it happen.
And it's a Sweet.
So your divine. Yeah, your divine smite would be credited as well.
So
So
I'm gonna
Holy
get full damage and then roll
moly.
both again. Okay, sweet.
He just got.
do some math for me because I don't
Yeah, that's alright.
do math well.
So 6, 8, 14,
Even though I'm the DM.
25.
That's the highest damage anyone's done in the game yet. That's beautiful.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, hold on. I need about like 10 minutes here to just figure out how to.
What a fight.
Yeah, what a
Wait, you're throwing flour,
I need
disappearing,
my calculator
and getting
here.
absolutely wrecked.
Gutted.
It's just like, here's flour, then just...
His tentacles just...
Oh man.
He just got...
So he is definitely injured as you just you get right across his back, just gouge right into his back. Are you two-handing or one-handing?
I was one
Yeah,
hand.
so you go right across his back, and he's like, and like you just see like the people in front. You see him like his tentacles like writhing in pain as he's just like you see like arches his back, just like. And you see, very similar to when you were in the cavern, the top of the keep goes, and like lightning comes down and goes right into him, and he's just.
Get some fried fish.
Fried calamari.
Yeah, true.
You like calamari?
That was awesome. That was
Fantastic.
fantastic.
Alright.
It was a solid crit. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Well, I should have done this first. I'll switch to two-handed.
You're gonna switch to two.
Yeah. And got one more. Or rather, where I've already started the attacks.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
still
it
one-handed?
would have to be one-handed. Yeah.
That's alright.
Let's attack him again.
14.
No, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it was such a beautiful thing. You were just like, yeah! you come back, and just like, no. But you like his back is writhing in pain. That like just you were gonna go right where you hit before, and just because his back was like arched just so much more, like it's just like you just missed. What was I gonna say? But yeah, you can switch now. Your bonus to two-handed if you want. If you want, you don't have to.
I won't.
No, you're gonna keep your shield.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
Is there anything else you want to
That's
know?
it.
You good?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, I'm still in front of him. Well, actually, I'll make the saving throw first. Nope.
No, so you're frightened, so you attack with disadvantage.
Exactly. Disadvantage. Okay.
You're using paralyzer?
Yeah, it's still in my hand, so... That's the first... It's still plus strength, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just disadvantage, so... 5 and 9. That's a nada on the first one, but I do have an extra attack. So, try again. 13 beats the lower number, thank you. 13 and strength. That's a 17. That was the lower of the two numbers. It was a 13 and a 17.
Okay. Yeah. So you do hit him.
Does he have to make the saving throw again since I did hit him this time.
Yeah. He crit. So no, it doesn't mean you don't do the damage. It just means he's not stunned.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Does he go up in
do
level?
3d6.
Yes.
Yes.
The Mind Flayer levels up.
Okay.
Yay.
So I'll
All
roll.
his health is back up to full.
Yeah, I gotta roll
Plus
my
10.
my damage. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
3d6. 2 and 4 and 4. 10
So 10 plus your strength.
plus strength 14.
And yeah, I believe that's all it was, right? There's no other effects, right?
Nothing else
Yeah,
on that
no.
one. Because if he didn't get paralyzed, then he's just
11,
10 down. 14 with the strength. Yeah, 14.
make a perception check for me.
Okay. 13. That's just flat 13.
You notice he's really feeling it now.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you where he's at, but you can tell he's really feeling it.
He's feeling.
He's feeling as you take this giant bastard sword and just gut the guy.
Yeah, it's like you want it, come get it.
Cool.
Excellent.
Make that saving throw for me.
Oh god.
Make all 2 saving throws. So make the intelligence and then the.
Well, he made one.
So the intelligence, so you're not stunned anymore.
He didn't make it.
So you can attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
Why?
Yeah. Well, I'm just gonna two-handed longsword and just go right at it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
2.
Oh, you kidding me?
Did you roll 1?
No, I rolled a 19 and 8.
Oh shoot!
That's why I was really happy with it. It's like,
Yeah,
I was like, please let
you
the
kind of
13
choke up
be-
at the last minute. You're like, because this is a new weapon for you.
Yes.
And you're like, and you're like, you kind of hesitate and you miss, unfortunately. Jordan, he's gonna attack you.
Oh.
He's gonna make a melee attack,
He's blind.
but he is blind. But he is still gonna try and attack you with
Because you're
disadvantage.
right in front of us.
Damn it! Attack me! I want to.
He is going to. You're going to need to make a strength saving throw here.
Okay. So that'll be.
Oh yeah, like he would hit for sure. He got 16.
No.
So his
That'd be a 12 with,
this is
with my
this is kind
strength.
of hentai here, but his like tentacles wrap around your head,
No.
and you're gonna need to make an intelligence saving throw.
14 plus 1 intelligence is a 15.
You make it, so you're not stunned, but you're grappled, and you're gonna take. Where's my d10? You are going to take 11 points of psychic damage.
Psychic damage?
Yeah.
Oh, so I'm dead. Cool.
So Mr. Fluff is down. As like you just watches his tentacles just like wrap around his head, and then all of a sudden Mr.
hey.
Fluff just like
Like, is he still grappled, or is he?
no, he lets go.
no.
He lets go.
I'm toast, dude.
Oh, hey,
Right.
I can do that spell.
Where's the flower right now? Is it still in front of? Is it like?
or have I fallen on it?
Is it on the flower?
Is what he's asking.
He has fallen on it. Yeah.
Lamp.
I did roll. He is not actually blinded for 1 turn, but 2 turns.
Okay.
So, that's his turn. Percy.
Okay. Anything else I want to do? Just. No. I'm just gonna use my short sword and go for the back of his knees.
Lovely.
That's a no.
I said, Ryan, if you wanted to make
That's
the
a
move,
yes.
I guarantee
Roll some damage for me.
Paralyzer's probably on the ground.
9.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, nice.
It's just like he would have
That's
just like
nice.
I just went like, and I would have
Oh, that's
probably
strength.
dropped it.
That's 6.
So
Strength, so it's 6.
since like I'm dead,
okay.
Yeah.
you could theoretically pick it up.
Oh, that's not what you want.
That's a 1.
That's a 1. You rolled a 1.
Yeah. On
Ah, shoot. Yeah, you go and strike him again, and
it was so
so you hit
close.
one of his
19.
one of the back of his knees, and he's like, "Ah," and he's like definitely limping on that side, but you missed the last time.
He was like, just,
But you did use your bonus action to
barely.
switch to the sword.
yeah.
Yeah. Kruger.
Could I circle around him and pick up the bastard sword?
Because I figure I dropped it if he
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're doing that, and then I'll take 2 swings.
Cool. Yeah. Go for it.
What is this?
I'll tell you if you
Okay,
hit him.
so 16.
16. Okay.
Plus strength there.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. So
18. Yep.
so possible paralyze
So it's 3d6, and yeah, he's gonna make a
Constitution saving throw.
which he's rolled 9, so he does.
Okay, so yeah, 3d6
Okay. Right.
plus strength, obviously.
11.
11. Cool.
Oh yeah, and I'll swing again.
Oh yeah.
Give me 2 seconds here.
Okay.
He's
My
too-
math skills are not up to par with most people.
How do we math? This is why I went
Cool.
into a
All right.
creative field.
Yeah, go ahead. Go again.
Sweet.
Is he gonna make the?
He's done.
No, he's paralyzed.
He's
So-
paralyzed for 1 turn.
Yeah,
was
so he's
it?
got to make a con save throw every turn to see if he gets out of it.
Okay. Shit, so that's an instant 18.
He can't. Means you guys keep going until he makes it out of this.
Yes.
18. So it'd be 24. 29.
Right? The big hitter today.
Fantastic. I'm glad I'm like. I figure I dropped the sword.
Yeah, of course.
Damn. You guys are butchering my boss.
Yes.
Except that I'm dead.
Yeah, but minor technical.
I have done nothing.
Spare the dying.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for ominous feel, because I really want to implement this, roll a death saving throw. Yeah, cool. Alright. It's your turn, Friar Touch.
I'm gonna try to get.
I'm glad that I'm like I don't know what the numbers mean.
Disadvantage for.
Yeah, so
Except
roll
for the crit
saving.
fails and the crits.
I think your wisdom saving throw is left.
Yes.
Okay, I make it. Finally.
Yeah. Cool. So now you're not afraid. So now you don't roll a disadvantage anymore.
Okay, sweet.
You hear me? I'm not
It's like that Family Guy episode where he's standing at the top of the stairs. He's like, "Come get me!" And they go. He's like, "Watch out! There's some cars and like some ice on the stairs, man."
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go and do the spell.
You guys had enough,
spare
or you
the
want
dead.
some more?
What's that?
I'm gonna do the spell. I'm gonna go over to him and do the
spare
spare
the
the
dying.
dead.
Yeah.
Spare the dead. Do I roll for this or?
Nope.
No.
It's just automatic. You do expend 5 of your mana though.
Okay. And it's okay. Cool. Yeah. Sweet.
So what does that mean for me?
It means you're stable.
Okay. So what's my health at?
So your health is at 0.
Health is at 0.
It's at 0, but you're stable, so it means you're not making death saves anymore.
Okay. I'm just
Yeah, you are unconscious until you gain health, or you're.
okay. That's better
or you
than
wake
dead.
up. That's just. I did some research because I think last time you used Spare the Dying. Have you used Spare the Dying?
No.
No, you haven't. Okay, never mind.
He used it on Jimmy.
No, he just healed
No,
him with
I
out of
just
his
healed
healing pool.
No, you healed him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Out
that's
of his
right.
pool.
Yeah.
Oh, we did technically because he gave us like a
No,
couple
he
seconds when we were still deciding if we were going to
definitely
keep him or not.
Oh,
Definitely
yeah.
did.
But it was like, it was more role playing than anything.
Yeah. That was but for you guys, if he uses Spare the Dying on you, or anyone else has used Spare the Dying on you, like you're unconscious until you gain health, or until you're somehow able to get back up again. You can still like be up at 0 hit points. You just,
Useless.
you're freaking useless.
It's
You're,
like,
you're just one shot away from. And if he crits, like if you do, so how much health do you have total? Like,
total
what-
22.
So if I do 22 into the negative to you, no death saves throw.
Okay.
For you
Obliterated.
you're dead. You're automatically dead.
Anything less than that though? Is there
Yeah, like if I did negative 10 to you, like you're still there's still a chance that you could die or you could live.
Okay.
But if I do negative 22 to you,
it has to be.
you're dead.
Okay.
Cool. So it's his
Yikes.
turn. He's going to make a con save.
Oh,
He don't.
I didn't get the attack.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What do you?
Go ahead.
Okay, yes, I'm just gonna go for a swipe at him. Yeah, 15.
Strength is 15.
15. Yeah.
Cool.
15.
Roll an attack for me. So your D10.
Is it-
Yeah. You're using 2 hands, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll your D10. And then add your strength.
6.
6 total.
Yeah.
And he's just as the wrenches against his just up into his ribs. He's just screaming in pain now as you cut off part of one of his tentacles. It's still moving for a few seconds, and then it dies. His saving throw did not make it, so he is still. So Percy, it's your turn.
I don't have a lot of bolts left, so I'm gonna use my. Oh no, I'll use my crossbow. Why not?
Fine.
Right up into his ass.
You are right. He is right behind
I'm
him.
right behind him. What's the benefit of flank?
What's that?
What's the benefit of flank?
You get advantage.
Yeah,
I didn't roll advantage last time.
Oh shoot! Okay.
And that's when I got the crit fail. Yeah,
14 plus dex.
That works.
Well,
Roll for-
advantage.
roll
you
for
get
advantage.
you might get something better.
Roll for 20.
Yeah, roll for 20.
Right. Yeah, that's
15
how that works.
plus.
8.
8 total.
Yep. And then next one. Yep. 18 and 7.
7 damage.
Yep.
How do you do it?
Oh,
Killed him. Could you just shoot the final one? Just like,
I double cheek him. Bang, bang.
and the third one just.
Yeah, I could roll the third anyways. Yeah, that's unnatural 20. That's a 4. It goes right in the middle.
Beautiful.
Cheeks and just.
You watch it just comes out through his gut. He's just collapses to the floor.
Is he on me?
What's that?
Did he fall forward on me?
Yes, he does.
Just why? You just hear whispers, just why? Get him off!
So
Can't move anyway.
So after you defeat him, I'm just gonna roll this, and then I'm actually going to do something that I haven't done in a very long time, but I'm actually going to put a legitimate timer on, and that's how long you guys have until people are actually attacking you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Will you tell us how long the timer is?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys how long.
Not just
roughly.
be boop, and then beep, beep.
I'm going to give you guys a perception check. And whoever meets the perception check, because this room is still 15. So you got to be at 15.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Wait.
But before we start, I'm gonna go pee.
Oh,
So you guys can maybe plan and do whatever you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to do.
Oh my goodness.
So we gotta loot him.
Yes, we gotta
We
get
gotta
the
get
sword.
Jordan.
Get
we got Mr.
him
Fluff back.
off me. Get me up. I will want my sword back.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and we gotta get his sword that he has, the ice one.
Yes.
And you will, like, once I get up and you like tell me what happened, it's gonna be like, yes, you have my utmost respect.
Okay. Now,
And I would like my sword back. And thank you. It's like, but anytime you want to borrow it, you may borrow it.
let's see.
Actually, who wants the short sword?
I'll take that.
I would like a short sword actually,
Do you not? What do you
Actually, yeah, we should.
because I can only have a short sword. I can't have a big
This
one.
is true.
That's right. You don't have one?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Well, I can't even carry big swords.
You have a big sword. Calm down.
But not a magical sword.
We'll get you one.
I don't have any magic items either.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's the magic sword.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
It has ice.
Yeah, I want
Ice.
Well, that'll be good if you run out of bolts.
Oh yeah, because right now if when I run out of bolts, it's like
Oh,
1d6 short sword, and I
Yeah.
have no strength. Like, okay.
Yeah,
Guess I'm fucked.
your dexterity is what's been helping you.
Yeah.
Oh, nuts.
all right. Okay. So you get the
I'm
short
so
sword.
glad that you got
Get you up.
like he
Pass
didn't.
that back.
I'm so glad he rolled bad on that Constitution throw, so you did paralyze him.
Do you want to be the one to loot him then?
Yeah. I also need to get my arrows back.
Right. So
You
you
guys
do
gonna
that.
like just
Sword and arrows.
just like
Yeah.
shoot? Because I figure he fell forward, so he's on his back. So you just like flop him off me. You guys can carry me out.
I'm gonna get
I
some
guess.
sushi.
What? Oh. Well, what you do is you could grab his whole body. You just throw him over your shoulder.
Okay.
And that would work.
Yeah. And
Just,
then we
just
can
loot him, go out to the
loot him
balcony,
later.
and just biff him.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna keep
Yeah.
food.
Soup's on,
Will
boys.
that make it faster that they'll attack us?
Well, I can carry up to 100.
It's probably gonna take him a hot minute to get upstairs.
Wait.
He might
Hey,
be
but we're
bigger
leaving.
than that.
We gotta get
Yeah.
out.
We gotta get out,
And there's one way unless we jump.
and it's high.
It's high.
Yeah.
I'm like, I got 20 feet of rope on me, but that's not
You
gonna
do.
help.
Got 10 rags.
We don't
So
have
they're
lot of
probably
time
like a
now.
foot long each. You just, there's 10 feet. Don't know how well they'll hold.
So we got 30 feet of rope.
There must be curtains.
Well, we could
It's a throne room. There's gotta be like
sneak
curtains.
through.
Oh, like a little
Well,
like a red
it's hard to
carpet.
sneak because we gotta go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
Do do do.
You're too slow.
Okay.
Sonic speed.
Oh man. Okay, so I think I'll loot him as fast as I can.
Yeah, because we don't. Well, Talon's gonna tell us how long the timer is. Although his reaction was not
get
good.
some meat
Well, like,
for me.
Well, you could go and cut off his head.
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna take it off.
Could take a head, yeah.
Get the 10.
You've also got to heal Mr. Fluff.
I do.
Bring him up to at least.
Why don't you get the meat for me?
Okay, yeah,
If
yeah.
you can do that, I'll heal him.
All right. So last time we checked, you're unconscious with the body laying on top of you.
It's just not happening.
All right. So I am going to start the timer.
How long?
3 of you guys roll perception checks for me.
Oh, come on.
You have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Starting now.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I'll loot the body.
yeah, Percy and I are going to roll the body off Mr. Fluff
Cool.
and loot
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna heal him.
Get my arrows and
Roll an
give you-
investigation check for me.
How much are you healing?
And I have
me?
an
I'll give you 10.
On
Give me
investigation.
10.
Yeah, 10.
Yes.
10. Okay.
I don't know how much health to really give out.
Seven.
Stagger back up.
Perception? Is
12 total.
Yeah, and I tell you what happened and everything and give you up to speed. and tell
You guys are like,
what
it's like, we did this, we did this, we did this. We're good.
So you find he's got the short sword of cold on him. So that's that sword does 1d6 plus 1d4 cold damage. If someone wants that,
Percy.
do you want to switch that out for your short
Yes.
sword?
And then
Okay,
I will
cool.
take Paralyzer back from
He
you.
has a black gem on
Thank you
him,
immensely.
and he has an amulet with 5 dragon heads on it.
Okay.
I think I'm not worried about looting because
Yeah,
you guys are just doing it. I'm
He-
like, I like up and I'm like leaning on the sword like
He also has a scroll on him It is a spell scroll that does vicious mockery.
How high up are we from the balcony to the ground?
You're like 60 feet.
Never mind.
Well, we had an idea.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys just want to loot him or loot the room too?
I'm just gonna loot the room.
I can help loot the room.
Nope, never mind.
That's a crit fail.
Well, you
You said you heal him?
Yeah, I healed him and everything.
cool.
I gave
You
him
healed me
10.
10.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm up and I'm staggering. But
Cool,
I'm
cool,
not-
cool. Would you roll, Nick?
I will totally.
Alright.
Yeah.
No.
I have speed, so I tell him to go. I have speedy boots, so I tell him to go ahead,
Okay.
So you can finish.
so I can finish up with the room and then catch
That's
up.
smart. I like that.
Yeah.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool, cool.
Yeah,
Do you guys listen or are you guys going or?
That makes sense.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
just
go.
died. I came
Alright,
back.
give me another investigation check.
12. Thank goodness I have advantage. 12.
You
Plus perception is
find
13.
You find 10 gold pieces, 10 silver pieces,
Hey, you have more money than me.
and
Through it.
and 10 copper pieces.
Okay.
Nice. Well rounded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now run and follow.
Run. We're scooting. We're
Yeah,
scooting.
so
as
where
fast as we
where would he catch up with us?
You guys are like halfway down.
Okay.
Okay.
We're scooting. I
Yeah,
figured
yeah.
are the guards like watching us go by? Like, what is happening?
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, yeah. It's like when Stewie's breaking into the British intelligence agency and he's holding the cup of tea. He's like, morning. And they're like, morning. Did you notice anything funny about that baby? No, he's holding a cup of tea.
It's like our business is done. See you later, guys.
You guys are just blocking it down the stairs. You guys are using technically your full 20 feet of movement per turn. I'm gonna say you guys make it down to the bottom of the stairs, and you guys it's tense, eh? Yeah, you guys make it out the door.
Out the like a front gate sort of thing.
No, you
just
guys
the
made it out
door.
of the front door of the keep.
Okay. Okay.
That one guard is.
Is the
What are you doing?
bar gate still open?
You hear a loud come from the top of the keep. You're like, and you hear it like someone shouting down to the guard, like just adjacent down the stairs. It's like, hey, he's dead, he's dead.
They're like, who did?
And like it's taking them a second for them to catch up. But you guys are out the door, the front door now.
Okay.
Okay. Now is it just one gate ahead of us?
It's just the one gate ahead of you.
Run
the
for
two
the
guards.
gate.
With the
Cool.
two guards.
You guys are booking it for the gate. As you guys book it for the gate, you guys see civilians and they look at you and they begin screaming at you because they know what you guys have done. And they're like, and they begin running away from
That's
you guys.
fine. Clear a path.
Can we get into the crowd and kind of like sneak it like as people are?
I mean,
No,
we're
we know who we are.
we're
Like-
pretty.
Yeah, but like we could like
Yeah, but
blend
we're
in from guards.
like.
I would say
we're covered in
they're like
armor
it's
and
like
blood.
you guys walk and they're like they're
Oh,
giving
they're
distance.
not even-
They're like they
No
don't
worries.
want anything to do with you guys.
Do the two guards at the gate try to stop us or anything?
Nope.
Keep running. Keep running.
Yes.
We're like at the gate, and they're like, "Hey,
It's like that pause during a game where like you're like you almost walk into the room and like nobody sees you and then you like walk into the room and then they're like, wait a second.
yeah, like
Hey,
Skyrim."
you stop.
Yeah, like Skyrim, like you're sneaking, and then you think, "Oh, look, it's clear," and you pop up, and they're like, "Hey," and you're like, "Who?
And then
Where?
you squat back down. They're like, where'd he go?
Where?"
Cool. So roll initiative.
Oh, no, it ain't
Someone
me.
roll initiative for the party.
13.
13.
Hey,
Cool. You guys are going first. These two guards have pole arms, so they're big, long, giant spears. They're probably about 10 feet long.
Useless in close quarters.
Yes, and you guys are in close quarters. So
Cool.
all
So
they
they
can do
can
is
whack
like
us.
whack you with them, and that's about it.
What was the short sword I got again?
Short sword of cold, so it does 1d6 regular damage, and then it does 1d4 cold damage.
Okay.
So the cold damage is magical effect. So when you attack an enemy, tell me what the d6 does, and then tell me what the d4 does, so that I can, if there's armor and stuff like that, I can minus it off.
Cool.
Cool. So who's going first? Should we do same order? Or?
I think I don't know who has the most
Yeah, we
health now.
keep order.
It's not me.
Oh,
It's not 15 anymore. It's 13.
okay, I got a 17.
Yeah.
I'm attacking with my short sword. If that wasn't clear.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, you do.
So
And
D6.
so that's two regular, one cold.
Cool.
Probably to whichever one's right in front of you.
Give me 1 second here. I just. So that's 3. Okay.
13.
Yep. You hit.
Oh shoot! I added dex. That's not right. 10.
Oh, yeah. No, sorry.
I was still fine last time, but not bad.
Yeah, he's able to deflect it with the pole.
Okay. I'll try again.
Dink.
Nope.
No, and he does the same thing. You go to, and then he blocks it again. Kroger.
Okay. Do some one-handed long or two-handed.
You still have paralyzer?
No, I gave that.
No.
back.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Back to my longsword.
Cool.
Sweet. Okay, so that's 16.
Yep, that hits.
That's 10. 3.
3 damage.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you doing it to the one that's already been hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like they're paired up
Yeah.
on one and we're paired up on the
Yeah,
other.
he takes the hit.
Swing again. Nothing.
He
Airball.
again. These guys are Royal Guards for a reason. He deflects it and yeah. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Like kill sells flour.
No, that's it.
That's it. Cool.
You sell some flour, don't you?
I do.
Mr. Fluff.
Yeah, I'll try to attack with paralyzer since he's in my hands. I'm like half using it as a walking stick, but I can still attack. Oh, please be good. 11 and 4 strength. So 15.
15. Yeah, that hits.
Constitution saving
The
throw.
one that's already been hit, or the other guy?
I figured they're paired up on one. We're paired up on the other, so
Cool.
the other one.
He passes the con save.
Okay.
Do
Other
some
than-
damage for me.
3 and 6 and 1. 10. Plus strength. 14.
He did.
He did.
Just
do
like,
a
just cleave him.
cleave into the other
Just-
guy.
Man.
Or am I
No, because
not?
they're on opposite
okay,
sides,
okay.
so no.
He did.
Cool.
Cool. I'm happy
Friar
now.
Touch, you
Yeah.
just watch as one of them just gets cleaved in half. Like, body separated from...
Yeah, and he's
legs.
with me, so he just watched it draw.
Yeah, so the only other... There's only one other guy standing.
Okay, we'll just go two-handed longsword and just go at the other
Scoot over and be like,
one. Yeah, and just kind of go at it. Oh, 15.
and he do.
Yep.
And
8.
To attack?
Oh, if it's two-handed, it's D10.
Oh, did I not? Oh. Yeah. Oops. Oh, 5.
Plus strength.
Oh, 6.
Yeah,
Yep.
you just murk the other guy, and as you just chunk right into his torso, he somebody roll me a perception check.
13.
You notice probably 4 platoons coming from inside the gate and probably 4 coming from outside the gate towards you guys. They're like running towards you.
Which directions?
So you guys are right here at the gate. They're coming from here and coming from here.
oh no.
Okay.
So as you guys are now surrounded by like probably at least 100 guards.
Yeah, we're not fighting our way out of that.
You watch as one guy steps forward, and he looks to be like a commander in charge, and he's got a big plume of like a red feather plume coming out of his helmet, and he takes off his helmet and he says, "All right, that's enough.
We're also like huffing and puffing.
Put down your arms. We don't want to make this ugly." And just as he says that, you hear this like noise, this like whirring noise of like energy, and all of a sudden you see his body like bisect, like bisect in half as like this like his energy like field like opens up right there, and out of this energy field steps this shorter than you, this little gnome. And he's got this like long hair, and he just looks wrecked. And he's smoking a cigarette, and like he says so. He's like, "What's up?" and he's like, "You far, come with me."
We're just like,
Hey, come with me. I'll make it what you want.
And you look around, and everything is
He's
stopped.
he's like,
And "I can only do this for like 10 more seconds."
it's like, we're going with him. Let's go.
And you see him walk past, like right back through the portal, and he's like,
Yeah,
and then he pokes his head back, and he's like, "Come on."
We definitely
Like,
go because we.
5, 4, 3,
Yeah,
and everyone runs through. Cool.
Because I'd rather put up with the
And
smoking dwarf than 100 guards.
From you guys, your characters have no idea who this is, but he looks like a knockoff Keith Richards, just wrecked. Looks like he's gonna live forever. Probably
He's just
smokes
so
about
leathery.
4 cartons a day of cigarettes.
Damn. He's just
and-
so leathery.
Yeah, just so like the man is made of leather.
His skin is more leathery than his
He's
jacket.
like, it was, yeah.
And we're like, I'm sorry.
You got a dart on you, boy?
He flicks one.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. So, that's
Where are we?
sucks."
And you're like, yeah. It's like, where are we?
You guys are, from your guys' perspective, you guys are just outside the city of Oswick now. So you guys are probably a good 10-minute jog outside of Oswick.
Okay.
So you're not far away, but you're far enough away that you guys could probably escape. And he's like, can't really take you further. Yeah. So
Why'd you help us?
That's what I was going to say. It's like, why did you help us?
Who are you?
Who are you and why did you help us?
and he just like
He's like, "I hate the guards."
pushes his hair back. He's like, you see him like choke him, and he's like.
It's like, take a minute. You're okay.
He's like, who has the little pen and amulet thing on him?
Me.
Hey, he's like, you got 5 dragon heads, right? 5 dragon heads. He's like, yeah, well, that's
That's him.
someone's got dragon heads. I don't care. That's you ever heard of Tiamat?
By any chance?
By any chance? You roll intelligence checks.
13.
Unnatural 20.
So, and I'm gonna send you guys the lore package tonight. So, the difference between 5th edition and this is Tiamat is not a god; she's a titan. So, Tiamat is the Titans tried to gain power. They were finite beings, and they tried to become infinite godlike beings. And so they tried to usurp the gods, and the gods didn't like that. They banished the Titans to different planes of existence, including Hadar. You know this. You two don't know anything about this right now.
But is he learning about Hadar at all in this scenario?
No. He's just talking about Tiamat. I'm just giving you guys some information. And he's like, probably a follower, probably a disciple, maybe who knows? he flicks his butt. Gets another one, sticks his finger up. But yeah, can't take you any further. Not gonna. He goes feel like it. And he's like, name's Ozzy. If you need anything,
shout my name 3 times.
9 times out of 10 probably won't show up. But there's give you a hand. I don't like these pricks up in the sky that are sending. They still have their little influences on here on Earth. Yeah. So do me a favor, kick their ass. We can call it even.
Cool.
Buy me dinner after. He's like.
Like, yes, we owe you dinner.
Cheers. Been real. And he's like, just gone. He's this tiny little gnome. So, like, you guys are, like, this tall. And, like, Percy's, like, this tall. And, like, he's, like, this tall. So, like, he's like, looking up at you guys going...
He's, like, to my knee. This is like...
Yeah, he's, like, roughly around 2 feet tall.
Like, what you doing? What you doing down there?
Yeah, he's, yeah. That is this session. We're going to stop it right there.
Nice.
Because I have to go to sleep and go to work in the morning.
Yeah.
But something now that I'm implementing, now that the world has changed back to its regular self, if you roll a natural 1 on an attack, your weapon has the possibility of breaking. So, if you have a magical weapon, we can talk about this next week. It has lives before it breaks. So if you have a regular longsword, it only has, like a regular steel longsword, it has nat 1 before it snaps.
Makes sense.
If you use different metals, like if you used elven metals or dwarven metals, or there are other metals in this that I'm not going to reveal right now because they're very important. It's going to add more lives on
the metals to get the other pieces of Death
So
and fix
that is
it.
something that I'm going to be implementing now, just to make the game a little bit more grittier and a little bit more like I screwed up and crap. I now don't have a sword, or I have half a sword and it's going to have to be used as a dagger, and that's just the reality right now.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's the session.
Cool.
Another great session of Are We Rolling?
Are we rolling?
Wait, are we rolling?
Wait. Experience for session?
Each of you guys get 55 points of experience.
55?
55 points of experience for that session. Yeah.
60,
Cool.
105.
I have 505 experience.
No, you don't. You're not going to die this session.
Oh, so I'm dead. Cool.